I don't know, slash host space rustage underscore.
I'm gonna teach you how to auto host right now.
You're gonna teach him how to auto host. Hello.
Okay, here we go.
We exist. We exist and we exist. Oh shit, the question redeem is still on. I gotta turn that off or else people are gonna...
It's insane that right as you said we exist, I just got really hungry.
Oh. Well...
Yeah,
It's
because we
slash
now
host
exist.
isn't a thing.
I thought I was a couple minutes late. I'm like, I need to eat something before this 2-hour session.
Yeah, I should have done that, but I was like, I'm not hungry. And then he's like,
It always
okay, we're
like
live.
hits
And I'm
me.
like,
Yeah.
It's like 5 to 10 minutes before the session. I'm like, I'm hungry. I need to go to the bathroom. I need a G Fuel. I need all the things before we start.
Yeah.
You need all the things. Just keep a fridge next to your desk.
I have one actually.
Oh, there you go.
I have a
It
fridge
just
right
it only has beer.
I was gonna say,
It only
it only
has
had G
beer.
Fuel in it. I thought, okay, just the beer then. Okay.
My
cool.
fridge only has Monster Energy in it right now.
Oh my god.
Like a real gamer.
Yeah, no,
Holy
G Fuel.
shit.
Like I could get the cans, but I just prefer to like make my own or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just got like a bunch of like literally right here.
Oh man, there you go. Yeah, right there.
Oh gosh.
I literally put slash host and nothing came up.
Eventually, you just stop mixing it. You just start drinking the powder raw.
I've done a couple dry scoops on stream. It's not great.
Yeah, I'd imagine not.
Alright, before we start, I'm gonna delete a whole bunch of stuff on my F drive.
Oh, okay. Gotta wipe out that F drive.
Yeah, just because I realized that I'm running a risk of, as this episode records, running out of space.
Oh, all right.
I'll never find auto host.
Yeah, no, memory's a thing. I just had to get a big ass hard drive for all my shit.
Dude, I got a 2 terabyte SSD drive. It's fire.
Mine's
It's
4
so worth it.
terabytes, motherfucker.
Yeah, no,
Bam.
damn.
Briggs, you don't understand. All of my drives have been 8 terabytes. They're just full.
Oh my god.
Damn.
How do you have?
How
Just
much
delete
porn
your
do you
download,
have?
bro.
Every time I record an episode of One Piece D&D and Isekai D&D, it's like a 10 gigabyte file, and then I
Fuck
edit
that.
it, and when I and then it's also a 10. So that's like 20 gigabytes per
10
episode.
gigabytes.
You can
I don't know.
Get rid of the base file at least.
I
You
should.
don't
That's
need
what I
that.
just did
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
That's
you don't need.
Literally all I do is I go to my downloads folder. I download a bunch of Twitch streams. I just delete them all because it's like 100 gigs in there every couple weeks.
Because
I
that's
just
the thing people don't
forget
realize
to
about.
delete things.
That's the thing people don't realize about YouTube is like, you know, you got to keep the original files because what happens if like a One Piece D&D gets taken down someday or some shit? Like you need to have that, but that's a lot of
I have
memory,
kept
dude.
literally 0 of my videos backed up anyway.
Wow. Okay. So you're not prepared for anything then. Your channel goes down. Game over.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing I'm confused about. Right, Rustage.
I'm
is that
disorganized.
I have, for example, Schwabados. I have
Schwabados,
800
that's so
videos.
funny.
I have 800 Schwabados videos, right?
Mhm.
All of them approximately 20 minutes long, some longer.
Yeah.
All of them are still on my hard drive, and it takes up like 100 to 150 gigabytes. How is your shit just so unoptimized?
I don't know.
What are you recording in like?
I don't know what's going on.
He
Highest
records everything in
possible
4K,
4K?
8K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just save them as MP4 files, 1080p.
I have a 4K camera, but I've never used it in 4K because it takes too much space for like. You don't need to see me in 4K.
Wait, is it the
I'm
year
not-
anniversary of Isekai D&D? Wait, hold
It
on.
fucking might be. Hold on.
Wait,
Let me check.
Isekai
Wait,
D&D.
there's no way.
There's no way.
Hold
Wait.
on, I'm checking.
Looted, right?
Well,
It's
I'll
time
just go
for
on the-
someone to die.
I'm gonna go on the
The
wiki.
first episode
I hope
was
it's Norman.
uploaded
Seventh-
to YouTube.
7th of November.
Oh man, Briggs, you're not enjoying playing
Yeah,
Norman
7th of
anymore?
November.
No, I like
Yeah.
Norman. I didn't
No,
know
no,
that
it
was
was
just saying.
streamed.
Yeah.
No, it
But
was
it-
streamed November 3rd, so almost a
So
year.
technically, we're as close as we can be.
This
really.
is the
Yeah.
1 year anniversary. It's crazy that we haven't done
Wow.
25 episodes and we're only on episode 9. That's the amount that we've
My God,
skipped
that was-
because of Daniel
Wow.
Green.
Skipped a lot, yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, it's only 2 times because of Daniel Green.
I can't believe it's been a year since the whole. Since we all
Since
got
the whole,
together.
yeah.
It doesn't
The
feel like that
whole-
long.
It really hasn't.
No, right? It does not feel like a year ago already.
It's only been
my
twice because of
God.
Daniel Green. It was twice because of me and Mark because we went
Okay.
skiing and then I did I had to go on I did a tour thing.
Okay, how
I
many?
think it's
Which
been
episode
twice
is
just
this?
because
This
of me
is-
by myself. Because I've been unavailable.
This is
sometimes.
episode 19, right?
Yeah, we
Me and
should be on
Technique is
episode.
always available.
We should be on episode like 25.
Yeah, let me check
So-
where we were at in One Piece D&D at this point.
Well, no,
A year into One Piece D&D. Yeah, we were like at episode like.
it would have been 25 or something. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
we're at like we were at like episode 25, 26 in One Piece.
Yeah, because we had it because COVID, nothing was happening.
Nothing was
So
happening. That's
we
the
could
whole reason
run
we
every
started
other
it.
week,
Yeah.
right? We didn't have real life things to do. Okay,
We're in space already. Okay, let's do it.
Are we excited?
Dude, I literally can't figure out how to auto-host. I'm sorry, Daniel.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's just begin the episode. Let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Isekai D&D, the 1-year anniversary edition, and also the Halloween special. And also episode 19. And also, what national day is it today? What
National Pineapple Day.
Is it really?
I would love it. If
Don't
it
get
was.
my hopes up, Tekking. It's National Deviled Egg Day. Also, the special.
I hate deviled eggs.
Well, yo, there's gonna be a whole bunch of them. Batman's here.
What? It's Batman Day.
I-
Oh, sweet.
I can't believe Batman's here.
Justice.
Justice.
All of a sudden, the shark just becomes a bat shark.
He's a little bit like Batman, the shark is, except for not at all.
I don't know about Batman. Doesn't usually go around with a Tommy gun and shoot people in the face.
No.
Hold up.
U-
a crime has
usually.
been reported, and by that I mean my
Wait.
sandwich was delivered.
Oh, I should
The
have.
shark has a bat.
Oh my God, he is a
Ah!
Batman.
Batman.
He is a Batman. Holy shit. All right,
He
well.
eventually becomes super rich and becomes Batman.
Oh my
Hey,
God, that's the future.
Yeah, it's
for-
All Souls Day today, so we can remember that. Yeah.
All right. Remember the Soul Society.
Souls.
Happy
Yeah, the Soul
Souls.
No.
Yeah, that's what All
Souls.
Souls Days is. Yep, yeah, It's Dark Souls Day.
It's
All
Dark
Dark Souls Day. Yeah.
So it's the special One Piece D&D.
Isekai D&D.
It's a
You're almost
special.
All right. Very special day for us.
That's not that bad of a mix-up.
Just your
You do-
reminder, guys. Just your reminder for Rustage D&D fans that this is the second D&D. It's not the primary
I mean,
one.
it
It's not the
is
one he likes
it is the
most.
number 2 spot.
This is
I
the
have to say.
throwaway.
The
This
one-
is the throwaway
no,
D&D
the-
section that he doesn't like as much.
No, the one that I
mean-
like the most varies depending. Because when we were mid-rat arc, I was like, Isekai D&D is my favorite.
Well, I mean, I summoned a pregnant lady in the last episode, so you really gotta love
So
that.
it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. Okay, this is the special episode of Isekai D&D. I'm here again with Norman Briggs.
Hi, what's up, guys?
I'm here with Old Tony Tekking.
I'm not dying.
I'm here with Cody Schwabedy.
I'm not gonna let him die.
That's right, Cody. You and I.
I like that it's like you're
We're gonna
selecting
survive this.
you're like selecting characters on a fighting screen, like a
This
fighting
is
game.
our idle dialogue when you hover over us.
Yeah, we've already. Yeah. I won't die today. I was frying chicken parmesan the other day while listening to Guile's theme from Street Fighter. It worked really well.
What a day
actually.
in the
Yeah.
life of Tekking! What a
Yeah.
day in the life! What do you mean? What a day in the life of Tekking! Sorry,
You've never,
welcome back,
you've never
Daniel
made
Green.
chicken- Okay.
Daniel Green, Tekking's exciting anecdote from the day was he was frying Parmesan cheese while listening to Guile's theme. And it was
Parmesan cheese, chicken Parmesan.
chicken
you
Parmesan,
idiot.
sorry.
Who fries Parmesan cheese?
Sorry,
Just
sorry.
Raw Parmesan cheese.
Sorry, he was frying chicken
Tekking.
Parmesan.
And listening to Guile's theme. It
And
works,
he
yeah.
went, and it was quite exciting.
It was very exciting. You should try it sometime.
Holy shit.
Sounds like it would be.
I don't know how you'd survive in Gallup, New Mexico. I didn't.
Oh, I would have made it out of Gallup, New Mexico. That guy would have murdered me.
You would
I
have been
been-
dead.
I would be still in his creepy garage. He would have killed me and turned me into a puppet. Like that's where I would be right now.
And
Yeah,
I'm
hollowed out my
also
body.
here
Yeah.
with the shark, Daniel Green. There he is. He's also
What
Batman.
a fun little noise that he
What
made.
food? What food did you get, Batman?
Firehouse sub of justice.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry for eating during the stream.
Oh, don't worry. It's just gonna make
I'm gonna
Mark
make my mouth
really
noise.
hungry.
As much as I
So
can.
hungry,
here.
dog.
I just ate and I'm
so
still
hungry.
really hungry.
Mark-
It has jalapenos, ham, turkey.
Oh my god. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'll be right back.
Alright, Mark, you just get Connor to bring you something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just message him.
I forgot I have a servant. I mean, the housemaid.
Yeah. Just
House.
tell Connor to bring you like a packet of Cheerios or something.
A packet of Cheerios?
I don't know.
That's the most rustic
do you
thing I've ever heard.
A packet of It has like 10
You
Cheerios
British.
exactly.
You know, like a nice handful.
Can you imagine just eating Cheerios like crisps? I don't know. That might actually be quite good.
Right? I'm not that crazy.
I'm gonna have to start selling packets of Cheerios.
Okay. so-
Let's start.
Let's begin.
Oh yeah, D&D.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. The last thing that happened was Octavius. You had convinced him to create a coup against Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is currently sailing his vessels towards the capital city, and you are going to have to march your way across Vestoria to get to the capital as fast as possible to counter Julius Caesar with Octavius's army.
Yeah.
En route, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to stop at Stagfirth or not, because you guys mentioned it. That's where your brewery is.
Yeah. We should probably stop. I mean, we're like, we could walk through town
A very
see
quick,
what's up.
yeah, pass
Okay.
through town. Because I
Just
think
to make
two
sure it's
things
not on
we want to
fire
check
again.
up. Yeah, we want
Yeah.
to check up on the brewery, and number two, any officials there that we can contact very quickly. We might want to say, hey, if you see, a squadron of big guys walking through the countryside, they are friendly. Please do not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also probably-
Octavius is gonna. Yeah, so Octavius announces to his men, we will take he explains that they're going to do like a covert route to attack the plans have changed, etc. The only issue here is the unresolved issue of the potential of a Julius Caesar spy amongst those ranks, leaking that plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had a solution for that.
That's why my hand is currently
All right,
up.
yes, Daniel Green.
I worked in a gang. So when we swing by the distillery, I'd like to make some Molotov cocktails because that's how, I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
sweet,
absolutely.
sweet. Yeah,
So
sweet,
I'm going to
sweet.
make a few of those. And then two, I also had to find rats that worked for the Chicago PD, see? And so I would like to go through and as we are traveling, try and suss out any
All right,
rats.
maybe even
Yeah,
before you start
Kappa,
chat.
We're not traveling with these guys,
Yeah,
are we? We're traveling.
you're going to be ahead of them, yeah. So I guess
Oh, I'm
before...
going to go back and drink with the boys. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, we need to get to the
But
capital.
so as quick
Get
as-
moving, man!
Before you guys leave, then, do you want to try and suss out these rats?
If the shark has a method.
All right, what's your method, Shark?
Just a nice old conversation over beer.
Okay, there's 100 of
I'm
them.
about to drink a lot of beer. I'm at a good liver. And I sip slow.
Okay, we are literally. They are getting ready to leave. It is not a beer situation.
All right,
You have-
Cody, how long do you think we got that Shark could do this? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like not very long.
Can I make an estimate based on like I have a history with hiking, walking, camping, traveling.
Yes.
Can I make an estimate, DM Daniel,
Yes.
of how long I think Caesar will take to get to the capital, how long I think we can take to get to the capital, and how long the entourage following us afterwards would take to get to the capital.
Yeah.
You know that the Caesar will probably get there in about a week.
Okay.
You'll
But
know.
I already know like half of the journey towards
Yeah.
the capital because it's the way that we came
We came that way,
to
yeah.
Holgard originally. But like, am I able to estimate like how quickly we could go there?
Well,
would
you're gonna
probab-
be. Are you gonna be in animal form when you do this?
I can only stay as an animal for an hour.
Oh, okay. I have elk.
You
farm,
guys
and the
also
one
have
that's gonna travel
horses.
with me for.
We got horses, yeah. We got
Yeah.
Yeah, we got horses.
So, you could estimate that you had done the travel to Stagfirth, which is about halfway between here and the capital already, and that took you about 4 or 5 days.
Ooh,
So you can
right.
imagine that if you were going on walk back.
On walk back.
Sorry, I was trying to think
Horseback.
I was trying to think of what the walking version of horseback was. So
On foot. On foot.
On foot.
on foot, it would take you probably around 10 to 12 days.
Whoa.
10,
Okay.
10 days-ish, more than a week, about 10 days.
Yeah.
On horseback, however, that time cuts down to maybe about 6 days.
Oh,
you know,
that's
like-
We'd probably
close.
get there just before him.
Just
so
before.
We are in a rush.
You are in.
Yeah.
Basically.
You probably have about a day's grace.
Okay. Well, we have some time
okay.
to mess with. All right.
This is what I'm thinking is nobody except Octavius knows our plan that they're going to get to the capital and then actually
Yeah.
switch on Caesar.
Yeah.
So we don't need to worry about any spies leaking information because nobody has the information.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we said last time, right?
True.
So
Yeah.
Octavius wouldn't go back and
tell them.
right
So,
away.
yeah.
I
true.
think we can, alongside Octavius when he arrives at the capital, inspire a majority of the troops within that centurion to march against Caesar with us once they see that we have the advantage.
Yeah.
and once they realize they're no longer in danger from Caesar. I think we can do that once, like when the time comes. But for now, we just lie to them.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Whatever.
Okay,
we gotta do.
okay.
Ahead of them, and they can arrive whenever they arrive.
All right.
Is Shrubbery still low?
I can hear him. Fine.
Everyone in
my
the chat
voice
is like,
still low?
Shrubbery voice is still low. He is at, you could see here, chat, he's at 200%, and everyone else is at like...
Yo, put that mic in your mouth, bro. Bring it closer.
Yeah, that's quite far from
that's what
you.
you
Is there a
needed.
way you
That's
can
what you
drag
needed.
that down?
It's 6 inches from me.
Yeah,
There's
make
no
it like an
way.
inch from you.
Well,
Look at
I guess
Tekken.
you're
No,
standing up.
it is. This is how far. This is how close I am when I record vocals.
Get it closer.
No. It
Bring-
physically can't come any closer.
There's
Number one.
no
Number
way
two,
you're
there's
6
no
inches
need
from it.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's such a fucking issue
a
with
male's
my
version
volume,
of 6
dog.
inches. This is totally 6 inches, bro.
Yeah, this is 6 inches right here. 6 inches.
He's here.
He's jimmying it.
What do you not want us to hear in your apartment, man? Is there someone
It is now
screaming and
an
you're trying to
inch
like
closer.
Oh, perfect. You
It
sound
is now an
perfect.
inch closer to my face, but
Yeah, it sounds way
entirely
better.
covering my screen.
This is
so I can't
perfect.
see
No,
anything
it's not
now.
entirely covering your
No, no,
screen.
no.
You can barely even see it on the Twitch.
No, Tekken, what he means
No,
is it's
no,
covering from
my
his point of view.
monitor.
Yeah, as in
Well, you
he
don't
can't
need
see.
that. Why do you need
I can't
that?
see
We can-
my character sheet on roll 20.
We can hear
But
you
it's
now,
much
though.
better now.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
You sound
Now,
amazing.
We'll do this for the session.
We'll do this
You're
for.
fine.
All right,
You don't need to
guys.
see us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
ignore all that.
Oh. Oh, it's just me on screen now. Okay. All right.
ignore that, gang.
Do you have like a hidden spotlight ready to go to make one of us feel weird? Just ready to be like, and fuck this guy in particular.
Oh, I'll cut all of that out of the record. Someone's gonna remind me. Okay, guys, welcome back to Isekai D&D episode 19. I'm here again. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So you're gonna tell Octavius to not relay any information and just go.
Yeah, I think that's what we already told them, and we are setting out ahead of them.
Okay, sweet. All right, team. So,
All right.
you guys, I guess you guys set out ahead of them on horseback.
Okay.
We're going.
Octavius,
Elk back.
Elkback, Elkfarv.
Yeah.
I'm Elkfarv. I'm ready to
Yep.
be your steed
Nice.
tonight.
Right,
on
we bought one horse and we're using one elk. Is that what's happening
Yeah,
right
I
now?
think
Well, we
Norman's
bought
riding
several
with me.
horses.
Oh,
Yeah.
several
got
horses.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You bought 2 horses and you got an elk.
Was it 2 horses?
Okay.
I thought it was 3. Or am I thinking including the
You're
elk?
including the
I
elk.
could have sworn I
Right,
thought
right,
that
right.
Norman was gonna ride on Elk Farv with me. But we
That's
might have
what I'm
spot
saying.
horses.
I remember we didn't have
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Shark on one, Cody on another, Norman and Tony on Elkfarv, and Little Feather
There
is
you go.
flying.
Yeah.
Fine. If she needs a rest, she can just get on one of the horses, probably with
She
me.
Yeah,
probably
she's
doesn't
light
weigh
as
that
well.
much.
There's enough. There's enough
Hollow
space for 2
bones.
riders.
Yeah.
All right, so you
So
guys.
yeah, we ride. We go, we go, we go.
We had the whole
Alright.
weight discussion. So you guys start riding. Octavius turns to his men. Some of the men are a bit sad that they now don't have you as leaders anymore. They were looking forward to being part of the Cody
We're
gang,
just like, we'll see you at the capital.
and
Yep.
and they're like, okay,
I painted my one crew of like Packers
colours,
colors, for no reason.
and they're
Yeah,
like,
and it's
the-
all right, I gotta do other stuff now. Bye.
wait, what does this mean? What does this symbol mean?
It's just a giant G. It's just like, good luck to you.
What is it? I guess we're just the G Squad.
You're the G squad. Yep.
Okay, so you guys go forth, and you're riding day and night throughout the Vestorian countryside. You see the trees rushing past you. You see the plains rushing past you.
Clarifying question: how many moons are there on this planet?
How many moons?
Yeah.
Currently, there's only one.
Aw.
I know, disappointing, huh?
Kind of wanted their. Kind of thought this was gonna be like. I thought this was gonna be like Star Wars, you know, like multiple suns, multiple moons. Oh well.
Right. Cody
There you
starts
go.
singing. Little Feathers. Oh, what a beautiful noise!
I'm just doing all the sound
Oh
effects
my god!
for our journey.
Rustage turned into a black void.
I did. I'm back now. Okay, so you guys keep riding until you eventually reach the base of Stagfirth, which is sort of your halfway point. So we could just imagine that you guys have been riding, sleeping, riding. We don't need to go into the nitty-gritty details of that.
Yeah.
So you guys approach the city of Stagfirth, and you see its looming construction built into the mountainside. Its pathway that leads up to the entrance. Shall you guys go in?
Yeah, sure. I gotta get my ass a break from that saddle. I'll tell you what.
All right. So you guys,
we should probably check up on our business as well, make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yep.
you guys dismount and you enter the city of Stagfirth. It's industrial. It's industrial feeling, almost like a warm homecoming to you. Business seems to be as normal. I mean, like there's people in the marketplace rushing around. Everything seems to be open. Everything seems to be relatively fine. Everyone's blissfully unaware of an impending war. You do notice that there is a couple people. There is like one man. You can overhear. He's like standing on a plinth, and he's like seems to be preaching to people. He's dressed in red, white, and blue. Little
American colors, there.
And you can hear him. And you can hear him go, "Democracy is what we need. My people,
straight, son.
My people."
What the fuck are you gonna think of next, Rusty? Jesus Christ!
I have seen the way. Our leader has shown me the path of light, and I'm here to spread the word to you guys.
Does he have a necklace?
He doesn't have a necklace, no.
Thank God.
I'll tell you what. This is the first guy that's made the most sense since we've been here. Democracy! God bless America!
Yes! What is your name, my good man?
My name's Tony!
Yeah! I love your accent. I'm trying to get an accent like that, like our great leader.
You can only get that from Nebraska. Now, the great leader part, that's a little bit North Korea-esque. Maybe dial that down a bit, but you got the good part first, the red, white, and blue.
An elected leader, that's what we need. Fuck kings!
Damn straight!
I hate the king!
Exactly!
Some of the guards are like looking over and they're like, this seems a bit treasonous.
USA! USA!
Tony, bro, I think we should cool it a little bit.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, that reminds me of home in Nebraska.
Hell yeah, dog, America.
Listening to Glenn Beck in the morning and Rush Limbaugh back when he was alive. Yeah.
People start to disperse, and the man gets off the plimp and walks up to old Tony, the only one who seemed to care about what he was talking about. It's like,
I give him a nice handshake.
Yeah, you guys shake hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How muscular is Uncle Sam? I've always wanted to know. Is he like jacked as shit and we just don't see it?
Yeah, this... I
is
don't
he
know.
Uncle Sam?
This is not Uncle Sam. This is just some guy.
I thought it was like, is it Rex Kwon Do?
This guy does not have a necklace. All right, this particular guy.
He's not of our world by the looks of it.
He's more of a convert. He shakes your hand and goes,
all right. So, is there an American here now? Did you get from, are you from the United States of America?
No.
You get...
But
right.
I've heard many great things about it.
Oh, damn straight. We could talk for hours about that.
I've heard many great things about democracy from... And he puts his hand together in almost like prayer.
Who is this glorious leader
From
of
who?
his?
From the great George Washington.
Old Tony has such a, just imagine you always messed up in front of your dad, and this is the one time you actually, made him proud. He has that look on his face.
From the great George Washington. We are followers of democracy, can't you see? We preach the holy word of democracy.
Wait a second. I put a hand on this guy's shoulder. I'm like, wait a second, son. Are you telling me the great George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, I'm Southern all of a sudden, is... in this world right now?
Yeah, he sure is. And he hands over a book, and this is his holy book, the Constitution.
Holy shit!
Everyone, hold up. Everyone in chat, shut up, and no one tell Rustage. I'm gonna test his
Yeah,
George Washington
I can see. I can see a few directions.
Well, I don't know anything about George
I'm gonna
Washington.
come up to this person, and I'm gonna go. I don't I don't believe you. Can I ask? I want proof that this is the George Washington I know and love.
I open the book and start reading it.
Rustage, close that Wikipedia page you just fucking opened.
What? No. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are George Washington's teeth made of?
Are they okay? So famously, they're made of wood, but are they
Yes.
really?
That's not what
they're
they
not.
are.
No.
They're
No. Hold up. I also know the fact that they're not made of wood. Are they made of sheep bone?
No.
Fuck.
They're made of. I know it.
I don't know. What are they made
They
of?
took teeth from slaves and dead soldiers and fashioned them into dentures.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
This George Washington, he is pre-teeth loss.
So, are we playing the game where it's like George Washington, but not our George Washington? It's another parallel dimension George Washington, where he was
He has
not
a
a slave.
goatee.
He did not own slaves, and he was.
It's like
full of everything.
it's like George Washington from Hamilton. You know, they don't talk
It's
about
like
that.
George Washington. Every possible thing that could be negative about George Washington does not exist in this particular version.
This is pure
George
American
Washington.
nationalism, George Washington.
Anyway, this guy,
Yes.
this guy here is not going to know that fact. He just knows that George Washington is the father of democracy and he's a follower of democracy.
So this is the idyllic version of George Washington you learn
Yeah.
about in elementary school in America here. Yes, exactly. Yes.
You want to join the followers?
Well, where is George?
He's on his way to the capital right now to preach the
Oh,
good
we're
word
heading
of
there
democracy
too.
to the king.
Oh my goodness, this
Oh
is
my God.
perfect.
George Washington is one of the greatest tacticians of his time. If we get him on
Yes!
our side, that's a huge fucking
Yes.
win.
He's on his way.
He's a master of guerrilla warfare. If you want to take
Oh,
down
yeah.
Julius Caesar, guess who took down Julius Caesar and beat him occasionally in battle?
He's on his way with like.
The followers of democracy. Would you like to become one of
followers
them?
Of democracy armed?
We got muskets.
I mean, if we have a choice between guys, it seems pretty simple to me.
Oh, the
Guys,
shark just got so excited.
Guys,
if we have a choice between George Washington democracy and Caesar, I don't know what, emperorship or whatever, we gotta go with George Washington. He's George
Tony.
Washington.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
this is a choice
democracy doesn't
between
really work, does it?
between Caesar and
Norman?
George Washington.
I think you and I need to have a chat later.
Man, I got Isekai to another world. Why are we gonna make it like,
Norman's
like
I
where
am
I came from?
communist.
I don't think you know a lot about politics, Norman. Democracy,
I don't.
America. Okay, listen. Can we at least be on the same page? America's the greatest country in the world, right?
No.
So,
Wait,
Guys,
who does the
guys.
shark?
All I'm saying is we escaped America. I'm in an amazing fantasy world. Let's not make it like America, please.
No. First of all,
I
the
want to
greatest
make it
country-
more like America.
The greatest country in the world is Chicago.
I can. All right. You know what? I hug the shark for the first time in this campaign.
Yeah. I'm stupid.
Okay, guys, listen. Depending on how we go about this, we could either have a really strong defense of the capital, or have two gigantic armies attacking the capital.
Oh, you mean we just leave George Washington and Caesar's men to just hash it out?
No, we're marching towards the capital to prevent as much death as we can.
All right.
Having two gigantic armies converge on the city isn't. Sorry,
Oh,
converge
that-
is too long a word. Cody would not know it. Having two big guys like that fight is gonna. There's gonna be so much death.
There's going to be a lot of
It's the exact
civilian
opposite of
casualties,
what
is
I
what you're
want.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, even though I'm not a big fan of this, I think we need to befriend George Washington, and maybe he can assist us in taking out Caesar.
Oh
You
my
want
God,
to
I think you're
join
right.
the
I get to be
follower of
George
democracies?
Washington. Oh my God.
Down with the king!
Yeah.
What?
I'm voting for the Green Party.
We want independence.
just for clarification for everybody, okay, George, old Tony's political beliefs do not reflect my political beliefs. They reflect my dad's political beliefs, who's a very staunch Republican conservative. So we're just gonna go with that, okay?
The shark is just straight up anarchist.
There you go.
Down with the king. Down. Down with the king. I've been saying that a lot, and I get beaten up by the guards.
Yeah, I can see you're heavily bruised, but you're still wearing the Stars and Stripes, son.
Yeah. The stars are our hopes and dreams. The stripes are the lines like a racing flag to our destination.
Oh, good point in the chat. Someone's like,
dude.
George Washington didn't even have a political party, and you're right. He was actually vehemently against political parties.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious considering how it actually turned out.
Yeah. Democracy. We got to vote for a president.
Parties have too much control in America. What?
Sure.
He was actually afraid that if there were parties, then people would be polarized toward the parties, which is exactly what happened.
New plan. We save the capital with Georgie Boy.
Yeah.
And then everyone will think we're heroes and we can make it a democracy.
I might be able to get to play football with George Washington by the end of the
what about
week.
What about our friend Leonardo da Vinci? Says Little Feather.
Oh, make sure he doesn't die.
He's
a nice guy.
We're defending the capital.
We can
yes,
Shakespeare
in the
him.
capital.
I don't. He seems to be very close to the king. I don't think he would want him deposed.
Well, it's his word versus the word of the people, so we'll see what people think. But
Friendships don't
first
survive
step-
warfare.
the first step is saving the city.
Oui. Sorry.
Yeah, what do
I
we
agree.
think
We
the
gotta
best
make
plan of action?
Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Louis Leclerc.
What happened? What did he just say?
I just said oui as Little Feather.
Oh, okay. Louis Leclerc has been resurrected as...
Hey, call me
No
Lafayette!
No.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no way that people get One Piece D&D spoilers in Isekai D&D. That's
Yeah,
mental. That is mental to me. Okay.
Well, I don't even think the episode's been uploaded.
It's not even
yet,
been
right?
uploaded yet. Okay.
All right.
You guys. All right, what are you gonna? You joining the followers of democracy?
I want to go meet George Washington. I'm
Yeah,
on board with
we'll
100%.
try and befriend George.
Yep.
All right.
What
Well,
do I know about
Explain
that?
to
really
him
cool.
what's happening.
So he was like, "We're going to befriend George." It sounded cool.
Hold on a second. I know we're on a time crunch right now, but is there a bakery in the immediate vicinity of where we're at right now in Stagfirth?
A bakery?
A bakery. I'm looking for a bakery.
Probably.
Yes.
Pan au chocolat? What's happening?
Yeah, there is.
I
a
gotta
bakery.
bring George Washington the most American dessert of all. I gotta bring him an apple pie. I got to. Wait, no, he cut down a cherry tree. Maybe cherry pie. Oh my god, what do I bring George
They have
Washington?
apples and cherries here.
I run over to the bakery.
They have flapples and blurries.
You look over here. Yeah, this is the little town that has the little guys, the little modrons that are running around doing stuff. You go into the bakery and you see little modrons, and they're carrying bits of bread out the oven, and there's a.
Okay. Quickly, little robot fellas. I need just give me, what kind of pies do you have?
They look up at you, and then they look over, and out from a door comes a sort of a square-looking man, not shaped man. I say in these shapes.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no, he's just like he's got a square face, quite a sharp jawline, and
He looks like Steve from Minecraft.
he looks like Steve from Minecraft. He comes out and he says, "Well, welcome to my bakery, friend. What would you like?"
I need a pie, sir. Preferably apple, maybe cherry.
An
or
apple?
whatever the version of those fruits are in this world. I'm not sure. I'm not from here.
We have apple.
Oh, great. I'll take apple pie then. In a box, if you could. I'm kind of in a hurry.
But in this world, apple means eyeball.
In this world. What is a pie? Okay, nah, fuck it, he could just make an apple pie, sure.
Okay.
He just has apple pies. He has them to go.
I throw 10 gold on the counter. I
10
don't have time to count
gold?
the money. I don't have time to count the
He
money.
goes,
I just
10
take,
gold?
I just take-
How many apple pies do you want?
Thank you, sir. I take the one and I run out.
Wow. He looks over down at his gold, and he smiles to himself. Things are coming up, Steve. And he...
Wait,
Good
can
job, for Steve.
I was just tagging along, but as teching runs out, I just want to take one of the Deco pies and be like, he was paying for this one too. Just
Okay.
leave with another pie.
Sure, I mean, 10 gold is still
I just
so
grabbed
much.
the one. I have a box apple pie. I'm like, all right, now I have something to give
Start-
George Washington. All
Just
right.
start fucking eating the pie.
Okay. You're gonna go to your factory, check on it before you go. Or you just go?
Yeah.
I'll go. We don't need to all go. Like, we
We
got.
don't need- how about while we got the pie, Cody and Norman went to go check on the factory
Yeah.
or something? Yeah, we could go do that. Yeah.
All right, Cody and Norman. Factory time.
What's happening?
You're going to the
What's it look
factory.
like?
You go.
Okay,
You go up to the
we
factory.
walk in.
You walk in. Ripper is there with his eye patch and his sort of emo haircut. He looks up and goes, "Well, welcome back, bosses." He comes
Hey,
up.
it's
He
the Ripper.
He does like a. It's not the Ripper. My name is just Ripper.
Is there another Ripper?
It's a common name, is it? Is it a He looks around at other people like, you know Rippers, right? It's a common name. It's a name, isn't it? Please let it be a name.
No, not really.
Please.
I like it. It's cool. It's badass. It's intimidating. You know.
Well,
You probably
you're
wouldn't
the
have
only
got this
Ripper
job
I
if
know,
your name
so
wasn't Ripper.
you're the Ripper.
Did you guys get my message about about everything?
Yeah, you're doing a great
Yeah.
job. Way better than I expected, to be honest.
About the southern bar, we lost connection to them. I've just sent my people there. We have not heard back from them.
Yeah, we remembered.
And then also the there's been word of another person with a necklace. I've got more information about that.
Fantastic.
I've heard his name is George Washington.
Oh,
I don't know who that
Yeah.
is, but he has almost like a little holy symbol, it's like a
Like a
like a-
cleric, then, probably.
yeah, like a mace with a sun around it, you know.
Yeah, that's a
is a
cleric.
cleric like a politician?
No.
Yeah, we heard about George. We're on our way to meet up with him.
Oh, really? Well, of course. You're always one step ahead. We are losing a second bar. I told you about the first one, but one that's more Midlands-ish, right?
Losing to who?
I don't know. We're just not getting word back from them or reports, and whenever I send men to southern Vestoria, they just do not come back.
Southern Vestoria. Okay, we'll have to look into that. Can you do us a favor and send a letter or talk to some people in power in this city and let them know that there may be forces? Tony, Cody, do you mind taking it from here? I can't remember the name of like Caesar's men. I guess what symbol would they have? What would they look like?
The Hulgardians?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're just big men. If big men are coming by, they're not.
How
our
Guardians in
enemies.
Vestoria?
They're with us. They work for us, and we're moving them right now to the capital. They're not a military force, but if anyone sees them, we need them to know that they work for the brewery, and they're just moving across on some business.
Okay. I'll get the message out. I'll get the
Can't
message
have
out,
them
boss.
being stalled here fighting battles that are just not necessary.
Great.
Appreciate you, Ripper. Is it
thanks,
Ripper
boss.
with an R on the end or just Ripper?
It's with an A.
Yeah.
R-I-P-P-A.
Okay.
Ripper.
That is a common name.
And
actually.
also, thank God you guys are here. There's some paperwork I wanted you guys to look at. There's some employees that need promotions.
We're in a real rush, so we gotta...
No, but I can't manage this whole place by myself. It's really
luck with
complicated.
that.
No, I mean, guys, please, guys. What about
walk out.
the Snowball kids? And then,
Can we actually give him an assistant?
do you?
Was there anybody else
He
we
has
met in the factory
unlimited
that seemed-
funds. He can get his own assistant.
Yeah, can we?
so
I want
bad
to
that
give him
guy.
an assistant.
Okay.
Where's Brick?
Yeah.
Brick
That's
is
amazing.
Brick was gonna be in the
I know
town.
that Brick's going to be an awful assistant, but he's the only other named character that Cody knows in the factory. So
Brick
it's
is
just the only thing he thinks of. He's like, oh yeah, Brick.
Brick is probably in Hop's room now that Hops is retired since he sold everything to you. He's just
Yeah.
Hops doesn't really see himself anymore. He almost. If you remember, Hops is just now your rat friend in a skin suit.
Yes.
So Brick has been spending a lot of time with his father, Hops.
Okay, you know what? Forget about Brick. Ripper, you know everybody in this place. You've been here your entire life.
Yeah.
Probably. I want you to find someone worthy of being your assistant, your secretary,
Okay.
and give them a promotion.
Wait, does that mean I get a promotion?
No.
Oh. Wait, because I'm currently the secretary. slash acting.
Executive secretary.
Are the
Executive secretary.
executive secretary? Where is his voice coming from? You're the exec. You're the executive.
From the dark corner. Make him the executive.
Batman.
Batman is now your secretary.
Yeah.
He was there this entire time in the shadows.
You're like
Executive
you're like the
secretary.
executory.
That's
Okay.
good. The executory. Okay. What new thing?
You know what I mean? You run things while we're away, so
Ye-
you're,
oh,
you're
yeah.
the big cheese.
I can make. I don't need your guys' permission to make these decisions because I have a whole bunch of decisions that I'm waiting on your guys' sign off on because you guys run the
Yes.
place.
Oh, you've probably got it. Yeah.
So I could.
right, you
I
got it.
could just do it.
Yeah. Why not?
Yup.
He starts fucking.
know,
signing.
if you can make any decision you want, but if this business goes under, it's on you, aka
Oh yeah,
your
it's
life.
on your head.
Oh, don't
Literally
worry.
your head.
Don't worry. I'm suicidal.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, he's like he's just.
Also, top priority. You will get another promotion if you find out the whereabouts of Snake Women. I will give you everything.
Snake women.
Snake species
Okay.
of the female gender.
Specifically, it's very
Watch, we're
important.
gonna run into a snake person at some point, but it's gonna be a dude. Like
Oh, for
that's
sure.
gonna yeah.
That won't stop, Briggs.
Okay.
I might.
I have a good imagination.
He's got a good
And a
imaginary
blindfold.
nation.
Oh
Just
my
pull
god.
that blindfold out of thin air. That was so
Yeah.
cool.
It was behind your
Magic
ear the
trick.
whole time.
Oh my god, he's a magician. Anyway, I'm gonna walk into this conversation holding my pie and just be like, "All right,
Oh, Tony.
is the factory good? Or is it,
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Everyone's working well.
good.
You know, I was gonna. Which one of the Snobbleglock kids should be my assistant?
Oh, I don't know the
Kids?
oldest one. I guess.
Well, they're like teenagers. Their dad recently passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
And
Terrible.
they've been having a rough time of it, but they've been putting all their effort into working in the factory, and so far they are the best workers that I have.
I mean, what about both of them?
Both double up. I mean, if I'm allowed
You've
to.
got a lot of work, right?
Yeah, just make sure
Yeah.
you actually pay them. You know.
Yeah, pay them well and don't have them do anything too dangerous.
Ah, well, sounds good. You hear that, boys? You're getting a promotion, and you hear two little voices go, yippee!
Where were they hiding?
All right, well,
No, so if you could almost think that, like below, you could see the factory, right? So
Yeah.
he's got the desk, and if you look over the railing, there's like the factory and all the workers,
yeah,
and he yells over, and they go, yippee! Wahoo!
Excellent. Well,
Let's
I'm
go.
having a your very
Fucking
capable
goddamn it,
hands,
Rusty.
Ripper.
It's Mario and Luigi Snobbleclock.
good for them. Good for them.
They like jump, woo, and they jump up. One of
then
them's
they
in
jump up.
red workers overalls, one of them's in green. Woohoo!
They hit a box on the way up, and a coin comes out, and they get their promotion.
It's
There
me,
you go.
a Snobbleglock.
One of them finds a turtle and just starts smashing it on the fucking wall.
Oh my god.
I mean,
punching the crap
they
out
have
of it,
experience in working with pipes, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they do.
One's name is Chris and the other's Pratt.
Oh my god.
Chris
All right.
Snobbleglock.
Pratt Snobbleglock. Oh my god.
All right.
All right
Are
then.
we,
Okay.
I got my
yeah.
pie, so I think we're ready to go.
Ready to
He's
go.
got pie. He's got assistants. We've got business. Let's get out of here.
There you go, Cody.
We've got
Nice.
business. The fucking guitar riff plays.
Settle up,
Yeah.
boys.
We walk out. I whistle. Elk Farv arrives, and I just hop on his back. He's like, "We ride to meet General Washington."
Oh, should I lead you to General Washington? Says-
Sure.
All right.
I assume it'll just be on the way to
Yeah,
the capital.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so you guys, this new man, you don't know his name. This new man.
Hey, new guy, what's your name?
Hey, my name is America.
You know what? That
Who's
sounds
your
like a
real
name
name?
you just came up with off the top of your head, but I still respect
I
it.
changed it.
Yeah. Damn straight. All right.
All
My
right,
name's
yeah.
Freedom.
My
This is
Big George
basic to-
Washington made me inspired, so I called myself America. Most of us changed our
Right,
names.
yeah.
My best friend is called Cherry Tree.
Well, there you
Over
go.
Over there's crippling student debt.
My name is America.
Where's failed infrastructure and
Well, my friend
and
Manifest
lack
Destiny.
of proper health care? Where are they at?
Hey, don't make it too real. I had to pay a $15K last year on a medical bill.
Well, these are the issues, Daniel.
If we meet George Washington, and there will be health care for no one unless you have money.
He's actually
All right,
just
yeah,
like,
we
"You
I think we're riding out of town then.
All right.
Riding out of town. All right, onward, Elk Farm.
The American.
Wait, guys, we still haven't really come up with a plan, have we?
We don't need a plan. We have
Once we
America.
meet George, what are we doing?
I think we should tell him. If we just tell him what's happening with Mr. Caesar, then he's gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna jump to the rescue of the city.
He defended New York City against the British. He could help us
Exactly.
defend against the Caesar, yeah.
He's not in alignment with the king, though. Like, isn't
He
going
fought
there?
Hitler. He can defeat Caesar.
Yes! Yes!
He's on the
actually
side of the
fighting.
city, Norman, because he's on the side of good.
Hey,
Damn
guys,
straight,
if this goes south, I'm joining Caesar. Okay?
Don't joke about things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke.
But George Washington, they literally fought the British because they were against the tyranny of kings and shit. Of course George Washington's gonna be on our side. Can you imagine being British? God.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
I do not know what this British is, but it sounds terrible.
Don't worry about it. It's like a disease. You don't need to know about
Oh,
it.
I
Disease
just-
that gives you bad teeth.
Ooh.
I don't know where that comes from.
I
but
don't-
all the British people I've seen have lovely teeth. You know. Yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
It looks
I'm not.
great. You're not sure. Your teeth look fine, Rusty.
Thank you. Okay, so you guys ride out,
Okay.
and you're now getting into sort of almost unknown Vestorian territory. So it's kind of good you guys now technically have a guide.
Oh, good.
You could see like cities as you're getting closer to the capital. There is more almost infrastructure, as in there's more cities you could see off in the distance and places where people are, until eventually, after a few days of riding, you reach. You can sort of see the capital on the horizon rising up. It's a huge, giant city with giant towers jutting up towards the sky. The sun bouncing off them in rays of light. As you're approaching it, you can see it off in the distance. America stops his horse, and he points over at a battalion of other red, white, and blue fellas, and he goes, "Over there, I think that's him."
I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. What do I say to him? Do I just say hello? But he's Mr. Washington. Do I say Mr. Washington? Mr. President, maybe.
Ask him if he saw the game.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but do you think he'd like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always like my number one talking point when I want to break the ice is, yo, did you see the game? Because
the game.
no
yeah, the
matter
game.
what sport they're into, they'll have seen a game. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Perfect. All right.
Alright.
Did we start riding up to George Washington?
Yes, yeah,
then?
if you was, you start writing up. George Washington turns around and goes, America, you're back. You got some new recruits.
Hi, Washington, Mr. Game. Have you? I'm sorry. I mean,
You
have you
see
seen the
George
game?
Washington. He's got. I mean, he looks like George Washington. I don't have to describe him, but he is wearing like full plate armor, in red, white, and blue.
Very important discussion. Is this old George Washington or a younger?
I would
George
say this is
Washington?
revolutionary George Washington.
Okay, so this is.
He's
young,
probably
this is George
he's
Washington
just
in the prime
become
of his youth.
president. He's just become the president, and he got transported.
Okay, well, he didn't become the president until like 15 years after the revolution. So
Whatever.
There were a bunch of presidents between him and the revolution. Just kind of a weird fact. But okay, can we just have him be the George Washington from Hamilton? That'd be dope.
Sick. He comes
Okay,
up and he
there
goes,
we go.
"Hello." Welcome! He just starts fucking singing.
All I've learned now is that Rustage has definitely not
Have
seen
you not
Hamilton.
seen Hamilton?
I've seen Hamilton
That's
so
insane.
many times.
I was gonna say Rustage has seen Hamilton more than anyone I know.
Good.
But-
I still haven't seen it. I've just heard the songs.
I was
wanna
just
see it
wanted
so
to make a
bad.
new song. A new Hamilton song. Oh, we gon' kill the king, leave his head on a pike. Democracy.
That's actually pretty good. We should do this. Hamilton 2 back in action.
Hamilton 2.
Hamilton 2, the Isekai adventure.
He has flags. He's holding an American flag as a weapon.
Wow, I just salute it. I get off of Elk Farm. Well, I salute him on top of Elk Farm. I'm like, General Washington, sir, it's an honor to be in your presence.
And
Have this apple
he has
pie."
a shield, which
Okay.
is just the American flag on a shield. So he's got a
The
flag in
old-school
one
American
hand.
flag, like the one with the circles on it. That one with
Probably.
the circle of
Yeah.
stars. Oh, that would look so sick.
Yeah, so he's got that, and then he's got on the other hand, he's holding a flag that is his weapon, like a
That is so
staff
badass.
with a flag at the end.
This
Does it
man
have
is
like
the
a
most
spike on the end,
American.
like a spear?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that it actually had more of like
Okay, so at the end of most American flags, there's the eagle. You could have it be like a glaive or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like a mace.
like a pike.
Holy
Yeah, that makes
shit,
sense.
that's epic as fuck. Yeah.
So, flag in one hand, shield in the other. He comes up. Nice to meet you. I'm George Washington, father of democracy.
I
I love Rustage's American accent so
I,
much.
I mean,
Very
it's
good.
it's close enough. Wait, good. Give it again. Do it again.
Yeehaw!
All right. That's okay though. Most people's American accents is just Texas, which is fine.
Most of America.
I'm George
It's most of
Washington,
America, yeah.
father of democracy. Have you come as an ally, a fellow follower of democracy? I see you have the Constitution on you already. Have you given
we are
it a
allies.
read?
We are allies of you, sir. I take this humble apple pie as a symbol of our
An
friendship.
apple pie.
An apple pie, sir. The
Oh,
most American of all
woo-wee.
pies.
I ain't had an apple pie in goddang so long.
I go to shake his hand.
So American.
He puts the flag into the ground so that he can shake your hand and
I'm
goes,
rolling for my handshake.
And then
I
he's-
want my handshake for this to be epic. Oh, damn
why
it.
is it sleight of hand?
It's my handshake.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say you have advantage on it because you're American.
I'm American. So I get a critical handshake.
He says-
Best goddamn handshake ever.
God bless America. God bless the
bless
USA.
The USA. Damn
With it in
straight.
sleight of hand, when you pull your hand away with that crit, you just have his teeth.
I didn't even try to do that.
God bless America.
No, this Washington has just a perfect set of just pearly whites, flawless. You know, not ripped out of slaves' mouths or anything. Just, yeah.
I know people who are saying that he would sound British, but I actually think it's the opposite.
No, he
I-
was born in Virginia.
Well,
so-
regardless, I think
Yeah.
that the way that Americans talk now is closer to what British people
Yes.
used to talk like.
Yeah,
so
that is
he
true.
wouldn't
Yeah,
have
true.
a modern day British accent. He would have an American accent, which would have sounded like a British accent back then, if that can make sense.
So we sound more British than you, basically.
Well, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's true
Well,
because
Who
I
knows?
think you just made that up.
no.
No, I've heard that before.
Listen, I'm not gonna. This is something that people will have to do in their own like research or whatever. But the theory that I hear is that the current British accent is developed more from the sort of the class system of 1800s Britain.
You're referring
I
to
love-
received pronunciation.
Yeah, I guess
Dude,
so.
I love in the chat, there's
Okay.
one person that says that's not even slightly true, and the next person says 100% true.
So I might just be making shit up.
I think there may be dialects in America that sound like the English
think-
accent from the 16th
I've heard
17th
this
century.
before, but I think it was
that's the
you, Rustage,
actual-
that told me this.
That's the actual correct insert from Schwabity. I think it's actually the current Boston accent is closer,
That
but
makes
still
sense.
not.
That-
When you
yeah, I
hear a
can
lot
see
of-
that
of
more.
words
Yeah.
in that kind of accent. Makes sense. That it's
Totally just made that the fuck up.
But I was actually thinking. If there's any accent that sounds
Boston
like it
is
could
so-
come from England, it
Yeah.
would be like New York or
Boston, New
right?
York, Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
They don't.
has
They don't
such
have the
a-
road to
yeah.
car like British people don't.
Yeah.
I'm American.
Well, yes, you
You, I can hear from your accent. Oh, what is your name?
are. My name, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Soldier?
My name is Old Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah. But you could call me. Well, my real name's Tony Schmidt. I feel like I should say my real name to you because you're George Washington.
I am George Washington. Yeah. Where are you
I'm
from?
Tony Schmidt.
I noticed you.
I'm from the great state of Nebraska. It wasn't a state during your time, but
what was
it? Was the middle of the country.
Of America.
Of America.
You're American.
We stretched all the way to the West Coast.
Wow.
Woo, West Coast.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep. And it's all set by you, Mr. Washington.
Ah, how is America? What year are you from?
I'm from 2021.
How is
1927, motherfucker? What's up?
Wow. How is America in the far future?
You see,
how does democracy pan out?
We just had an.
You muted your microphone.
You muted yourself.
What?
He did that on purpose.
This is a bit. He's doing this on purpose. This is a visual gag.
It's a bit for a podcast. This is terrible.
The visual gag is hilarious.
That was when my wife decided to marry me, and it was the happiest day of my life.
I see. The bit here is that he has explained his life story
to George Washington.
To George Washington.
No. The bit there was you asked about. I was gonna go into like, okay, how would my dad talk about current politics in America?
Holy shit! Like, there is no way that you muted yourself and just started saying slurs like.
No! First of all, no. My dad would not. That's not that. It was just let's not make this too political. Okay. That was not the joke, Rustage.
I tell him alcohol's illegal, and we just got out of an entire world war called the Great War.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no.
The Great War? A war against the British again? Did they try and...
It depends on who you're fighting with.
Wow. Well, I'm good to see the democracy at least gave birth to a bunch of handsome young individuals such as yourselves.
I don't like liars.
God bless America.
I'm so entranced by George Washington.
What is your name, son? He puts a hand on the shark's shoulder.
The shark.
I'll prove to you I ain't no liar. You're beautiful. You...
By the way, the shark is like an ugly
I know he is, but
you're like this chunk of his lip is just gone.
Your beauty is indescribable. You have the makings of a man that's been through hardship, but still stands strong. I think
killed a man throwing me $2.
I think that's beautiful. I can tell you're a man that needs democracy more than anybody else.
I blew up a local business because it didn't pay back my boss in time. I made sure to wait for till their kids got home from school first.
That is so contrary to what the shark has said before. One of the shark's only rules was that...
has to be a lie.
One of the shark's only rules was that he doesn't kill children. Which is one thing he
had
said.
A very morally developing life.
But,
oh my god. I mean, he didn't start that way. He had to work his way up to it.
But you've learnt your lesson since then. All good people grow.
Some people deserve to die.
I agree. King George the Third. The fourth? One of them. That King George the Third deserved to die.
Too true.
Anyway, and so does the King of Vestoria.
Illegal.
And so does the King of Vestoria. His tyranny has gone on for too long.
I'm sorry, I gotta gush, but how was Thomas Jefferson?
Is
he a nice guy?
Thomas Jefferson? Whew. What a guy.
Oh no, I just had a realization that is very, very bad, and it depends how historically accurate Rustage is going to make this.
I can see a few ways this could go south as soon as he brought George Washington in this.
George Washington and many other conquerors throughout history idolized specifically Julius Caesar.
That is true.
Julius Caesar.
I love Thomas Jefferson, but he's got nothing on the guy that I love the most, Julius Caesar. I love Julius Caesar so much. Oh, I'm a big Julius Caesar fan. I'm a Julius Caesar stan.
But Julius Caesar's a king, an emperor. Didn't you fight against Britain because of monarchies and stuff?
Julius Caesar was not a king or an emperor. He was a part of the Roman Senate and a general. He never was emperor.
Literally the emperor of... Yes, he was.
No, Julius Caesar was never emperor.
This is old
All right,
Tony, by the way. He just-
let me butt in here,
Old
guys.
Tony.
Let me butt in here. Let's not argue over history. My name's Norman. So Julius Caesar is also in this world
Wow.
and is on his way to take over the world.
You're rustling my Jim Jams.
What the fuck?
It was a
What the hell?
different time, Shark. They had different dialect, you know?
I know you
Bake-
look up
Bake
to
me a
Julius Caesar.
bake me an apple pie and call me Dolly. What are you saying?
I know you look up to Caesar and think he's great, but he is gonna try to be a dictator of this world, and we need your help to stop him.
I have a headache now.
I'm not a fan of dictators. I'm a fan of democracy. You've read my constitution.
Exactly. He's
I don't-
Read the
anti-democracy.
Constitution, sir.
I
The Bill of
don't
Rights.
I don't care if it's Julius Caesar or Johnny Cash. I ain't letting anyone rule over me.
All right, I'm a little curious on how you know who Johnny Cash is, but also Johnny Cash was one of the OGs. Good job, you know. Greatest of all time. As the kids say, he was a goat. I never understood the goat. I never understood that, but
When George Washington led soldiers across the river to sneak attack the British in their sleep, he said, "We're gonna get them in their Jim Jams."
yep. And when he was sailing across the Delaware River, they were blasting Johnny Cash. You know, great, you know, yeah,
That was my favorite part, for sure.
yeah, great.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God, it's like Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, really. That's honestly what this is. Yeah.
All right.
About how many men does George Washington have as just an eyeball ballpark estimate?
About 20.
Just 20 people. That's
20
it.
people, but they all have muskets.
Well, that's okay. That's worth 100 people right there. Yeah.
Okay. All I'm saying is, for the sake of democracy, we have to take out Caesar.
We have to take out Julius Caesar. That's fine. All that that stuff I said about being his fan was just a joke. It was just a bit.
It better be.
We know that during the revolutionary times, bits were highly evolved comedy.
They were. They had memes more developed than our memes today. Yeah.
I've learned a lot since I've been here in Vestoria. And I've learned...
How long have you been here, George?
I'd say a few months.
All right.
I've managed to gather a following, the followers of democracy. And with true Americans like y'all, we will show these savages
Oh.
what it's like to be a member of the United States of America. Oh, say, can you see
imperialism
in the dawns of
Holy, old Tony joins
in.
What's so
proudly
I just did a
Am I the
British
only
slip accent.
No, Briggs, you're also American, right?
I'm Canadian, but Norman is American.
All right.
Oh, wait,
What
I'm
do you
the
say
only
he-
American here?
No,
Well, me,
Techie's
I
American.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you were the Canadian. I had you and Briggs.
I live in
switched. I'm so sorry.
Pennsylvania.
They are very similar.
Now, granted, Canada's trying to annex Pennsylvania. We've been fighting with them for years, but
That's
you know, someday, you know.
Daniel Green, you are the last one that I need to see in person out of everyone I run D&D
Which you will
for.
in January.
Which I will when I go to MagFest, yeah.
Memphis.
I said MagFest, but thank you.
Memphis. I thought you said you were going to Memphis for some reason. Okay. Well, have fun in Memphis.
Okay.
So, I didn't really follow anything that just happened in that conversation. But George Washington, sir, we are going to Vestoria to help these guys fight against Julius Caesar.
Yeah. What's Julius Caesar
That means
trying to
helping
do?
That means helping the king.
Well, I can't be
okay with
having
that?
that. No. We're here to kill the king and restore democracy.
I think we need to take this
That
one
doesn't
step at a time, because
Yeah.
I think we just need to take out Caesar because he does not want democracy, and then we can worry about the king afterwards.
Yeah. I think, George, Mr. Washington, if you help defend the city against an evil tyrant coming in from abroad, they'll vote you in no time. You'll be the hero.
Yeah. Okay. but we still need to get rid of the king. So how about this? What if we let Julius Caesar kill the king, and then we kill Julius Caesar when he's weak?
Julius Caesar getting to the king would require. Sorry, I'm going to use long words because
You can't dumb it down for Cody.
pretend that I'm saying this stupider. Getting to the king would require such a swath of destruction before he actually is able to make contact with him that, like, that's so many collateral, like, lives.
Also, we already have a plan before we knew that you were here, Mr. President. Before we knew that you're here, we already had a full-on plan to ambush Caesar. And I think that's our best bet is to get his side to fight against him, and he also thinks we're on his side, so we're trying to ambush him when he's not expecting it. If we just let him destroy the kingdom, we'll have no one to help us fight if they died. If that makes sense.
That is a good point.
If we successfully take down Caesar, and the city sees you as the war hero that came in to help them, we could have an election.
An election. And that's what I want.
There you go.
And then the people can choose. Do they want a king? No. Or do they want a president?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, say, can you see?
Yeah, what type of people would elect the person who let tons of them die and killed their king? You want to gain their favor before we force this election.
And
You're
and
right.
Then we'll start a new America.
And you guys can be members of parliament. Sorry,
I'm
Senate.
Just a janitor. I'm just a janitor, but all right.
You're going to be members of my Senate.
A cabinet, you're probably thinking of.
A cabinet.
There you go.
Is what I would have said, but I thought that was British.
No, we have cabinets here. That's the president's like advisors or
you can be you could be my members of Congress.
That's a different thing still, but okay.
Members of my cabinet.
There you go.
Which one of you wants to be vice president?
That's part of the cabinet. All right.
Wait.
I want to be the attorney. I call attorney general. I'm just a Wait, no. What's? I got to think about this.
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State. Who wants to be vice president?
Secretary of Gains.
Secretary of Grain.
There is a secretary of health, so you could be that, Cody. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just be the attorney general.
Attorney general.
Attorney general.
I guess that leaves vice president for me.
Well, I mean, you could be any other number of things, but yeah, I mean, we don't. Yeah.
He needs a vice president to
maybe Octavius could be the vice president.
Advise him.
Maybe
Octavius.
Who is this Octavius you're talking about?
Octavius is a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
He's a hull guard. Have you seen a hull guard?
The big blue fuckers? Sorry.
Yeah, they're kind of like
Pardon my language.
They're kind of like Scottish people, I think.
So savages.
Yeah, but this guy Octavius, he has an American heart.
An
He's
American
with a
heart.
bunch of his guys that believe in democracy and defeating Julius.
I'm telling you what, I'm getting a real American vibe off of
Yeah.
I think a great vice president for you.
Octavius.
Much better than that Adams guy.
Octavius is a weird name. It sounds quite similar to Julius Caesar.
Well, yes.
Oh, it's
but
not his real name.
What's
it's
his
because
real name? Do you remember?
Jeremy.
Justice.
Are you lying or do you not remember?
Was it Brenner?
Wait, do you guys have you guys forgotten?
100%.
It's Brute.
I never really
Brute. It was
okay.
Brute. Yeah. Brute.
King. Brute.
Yeah.
He sounds like a good vice president.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Although if I became vice president, my first law change or that I would try to impose would be the mandatory miniskirt clause. How do you feel about that, Mr. President?
All right, Norman.
I see a future where men and women are both wearing miniskirts.
All right, well that's equal.
I agree
I'm
with
definitely
it.
high-fiving Norman for that.
If it's both men and women, then I will agree with it wholeheartedly.
Okay, I have to point out, he wants someone to fill this job role. We know someone who wants a promotion.
Oh,
You can't make Ripper vice president
Ripper vice president of the United States
of the United States of Vestoria.
How's that not perfect?
That is USB. Holy shit! It'd be new United States of America.
I mean,
Vice-
to be fair, the vice president really doesn't do that much. I mean, it's not.
Holy
really,
moly!
It's less important than you might
We'll
think.
talk about
Yeah.
that when it comes time. Once we've won the election.
Okay. Wow. Well, what's the
Who's
plan?
going to be
Right now we
Secretary
have
of
a
Defense?
war to
Norman, do
win.
you want to be Secretary of Defense?
I'm pretty good. I can be Secretary of Defense.
All right. Well,
Washington created the first 4 offices, so that's the ones we kind of
Yeah. Lawbot, Bossbot, Sellbot, Cashbot. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Yeah, sure.
shout out my Toontown fans.
Is that Toontown? Oh my god.
Those are the 4 offices in Toontown. Okay.
I mean, it's actually a pretty good comparison to what actually it is. Yeah. Treasury, Justice, Defense, and the
Law.
other Defense, War. It was called Department of War back in the day. But,
Well,
yeah,
we're about to go to war right now.
yeah.
All right, man. Grab your muskets. We're marching. Wait. So when is this Julius Caesar arriving?
Pretty soon.
In a couple days.
Probably like a day. Yeah.
A day, probably. By my estimates.
So we got time to plan for his arrival. Where's he coming from?
The sea.
The sea. So he'll be coming into the docks just outside the city.
Mr. President, it's just going to be like the Siege of Boston. You remember the Siege of Boston, right?
I remember the siege of Boston like it was yesterday.
Damn straight.
Yeah. It was my birthday, and we were having birthday
Sure.
cake.
You do know, wait. You do remember who won the Siege of Boston, correct?
America. We always win.
Damn straight!
We always win. Even if it says we didn't win, we won the emotional
They
battle.
almost lost. They had no business winning that, but they managed to turn the tides. on
We
that one.
always
They did
turn the
win, yeah.
tide.
Yeah. Henry Knox was the key on that one.
Oh, I love Henry
I should
Knox.
just talk about history. You shouldn't have brought George Washington into
I'm a
this,
big
man.
fan of Henry Knox.
Yeah, he was the first Secretary of what?
Secretary of America. Let's go.
Okay. War. He was the first Secretary of War. All right, let's
Yeah.
go. Come on. Okay.
Yeah. If Isekai D&D turns into any more of an American history trivia quiz, Cody cannot autopilot any harder than he currently is. Y'all don't understand.
Alright, you guys get to the docks of the capital. As you get closer to it, it becomes this is a bustling harbor full of people.
Is it a walled city?
It is a walled city, and this is outside of the walls.
Good fortification. All
Yeah,
right.
good fortification. It is a walled city, even maybe multiple walls.
Ooh, nice.
But the harbor is not walled. And you get to the docks. I don't know what you guys want to do in preparation. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what we
were
need
going
to
to try to see
is-
the king, right? But now we can't really do that with George Washington here. I feel
Well,
like he'll throw this.
we can. All we need to do is tell the king, we found out about this guy who's coming to invade. We've brought what reinforcements we can,
Mm-hmm.
including a famous general who's going to try and help you defend the docks. And then we can help formulate a plan there. So if Washington has any plan, we can take that to the king and pitch it to him.
Oh, you're gonna go to the
And
king
we
now
can
then?
use Leonardo da Vinci as our in with
Yeah.
the king.
All right. All right. So are you going into the city? Sorry, the shark.
We've been coming across people who are pretty powerful with necklaces on right and left. We could also send out people to try and find more people with these necklaces to be like, hey, you probably have powers of some kind, and also
Yeah.
there's about to be injustice. So would you mind coming to try and help fight and see if we get any people who come?
Maybe,
and
but
fight with
that
us?
we run the risk there of inviting more Julius Caesars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be.
Yeah.
You might be like, oh, great. It's.
We get more Blackbeards.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
great,
we're
it's Genghis
already
Khan.
disadvantaged, so just adding chaos outside the walls, which this would, I think,
We're
could
trying to
only help.
minimize casualties, though. More chaos probably means more
All
civilian
right.
casualties.
So you
We
guys.
just send out scouts quick guys, see if you can find Admiral Yi.
All right.
Okay.
We need help.
Okay.
Then one last idea, and I'll shut up. All right, we have our making all the plot threads come full circle. We have our distillery focus on doing nothing but mass producing Molotov cocktails, so that people from the walls can rain down hellfire.
This is an
That-
Do we
idea.
have a we don't. Do
Shark.
we have a distillery in the city? I don't think we do.
I don't know if you have one in this city.
We might
And
have, a
the
bar.
shark. This would have been a great idea like a week ago.
Okay, but
Julius Caesar is going to arrive in a few hours.
I have a
Like,
question.
Can we just raid every bar?
We
Question,
definitely can do that though.
The walls, on top of the walls, are there any sort of battlements, cannons, anything?
you just see people with bows.
If we could get some cannons on top of the
Yeah.
walls, like that's where I was going with the
we
siege of
have
Boston. I'm not
cannons?
giving you a history lesson, but that's what they used. Okay.
Do we have like those type? Well, once we get in the
Cannons
city,
would be
we'll probably
great.
get a better idea of like what
Yeah, yeah.
defenses
Yeah,
the king
yeah,
has
yeah.
available. But yeah, let's try and see if we can get to any sort of
Yeah.
palace.
Attach
Okay.
cannons on the walls, bombard
All right,
the fleet.
you
and we
walk
can
up
do
to the
some
front
stuff. Let's
gates,
go.
and there are two guards on the front gate. The gates are open. They're letting people in and out, traders, etc. But as you guys walk up, the guards are like, hold up. What is this ragtag group? You guys look like a bunch of clowns.
We are
Hey,
friends.
I'm a
of-
mage.
I'm a janitor,
of-
sir.
Oh, are we doing introduction? I'm a personal trainer, part time. If you need any help.
I don't need help.
nutrition-
Ugh!
Whoa! I high five this guy.
Yeah, boy, you can go in.
It was that easy. All right.
How about that game yesterday?
What a ludicrous.
I'm gonna try to flex at the guy to see if he'll let me in.
No, wait, what did you say you were here for again?
Well, we're friends of DeVito, Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Oh, you're friends of the advisor, the great advisor Leonardo da
I'm
Vinci.
gonna hold up my necklace.
Oh, he did tell us
Uh-huh.
to let in anyone who has a necklace. Of course.
I bet he did.
Come this way.
Okay, let in everyone that has a Netflix. A necklace, but don't let in a huge, gigantic man with like, what is the barbarian?
It's a
crest
club.
have on it?
Well, it's an
club
axe.
on
It might be an
okay?
axe, a bug.
Do not let in a huge man with a club. Okay.
I mean, we still
Well,
have. I took a picture of Julius Caesar on my. I still have my phone. I just show him a
Show
picture
him.
of Julius Caesar.
Do not
Yeah,
let this man in.
Do not let this man into your city.
Oh, this is a
That would have been really bad.
This is
He
a
just,
really
an
good
army
drawing.
entered because-
Yeah. Oh my God! I have to take a picture with George Washington for my wife. Oh,
What is this?
Becky's gonna love this. All right.
What is this strange rectangle?
Don't ask questions. It's fine. I take a selfie with George Washington. All right, there we go.
he throws up the peace sign. Peace and liberty for all. God bless the USA.
Are they? Couldn't the guards take us to the palace? Or is it obvious where that place is? Do we not need any sort of guide?
I think you can. It's probably obvious, but they might want to still escort you. You know.
Yeah,
'Cause they like
I'll,
you.
I'll just say, yeah, we want to obviously.
All right.
Kind of like
So-
an army entering their city. They would
So you-
probably want to.
You walk through the city. It's a bustling place. Large buildings. I mean, imagine any big
Is there lots
capital
of innocent
fantasy.
people
city.
here?
Oh yeah, tons of
Yeah.
innocent people. You see some guy giving out free bread. You see.
Oh my God, they're so innocent.
You see someone else, and he's like picking flowers and adding them to his flower collection, and you overhear him say, "Oh, I can't wait to go visit my sick brother. He's gonna get better soon." And
There's a guy. We literally walk by a guy that's being accused of robbery, and he says, "I'm innocent." I'm like,
is-
look, they're so innocent.
Do you see someone go, "Congratulations, people of the capital of Astoria! You have just won the most innocent people award." Crime rates are
Damn
at
it.
0% in the city.
Cody
Wow.
starts to tear up. And he's like,
This is
we can't let war
this
come to
is
the city.
effective. This is the only thing that can make this city better is if it was an American city. That's the only thing.
That's what I agree with. Listen, places like this are the most suspicious of them all, he whispers into Tony's ear. This is when everything seems to be going great. That's when you know stuff is really bad. You know? That's when they know all the bad stuff's being suppressed. You don't know what's going down underneath.
Oh, I know, Mr. President.
Yeah.
That's true. This seems a little too good to be true.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
America.
God bless America. Sorry, this is so funny.
The cult of America that is starting here. is insane.
Okay, so you guys continue up the city. You go through the walls until you eventually reach this large castle-like palace building that juts into the sky with spiraled towers, golden roofs glimmering in the sunlight.
Very well off.
Very well off. Giant doors adorn the building with red velvet draped across them.
Fancy.
The royal guards stop the regular guards and send them home. The royal guards go, you must be friends of Leonardo's. I will get him for you. And they walk in, and Leonardo da Vinci comes out of the front doors. And he goes, I am Leonardo da Vinci. It is with great honor to see you guys again now. Yippee!
Hey, how's it
What up,
going?
Da Vinci?
Did you find
been a
more of
while.
the necklaces and the towers, like I said? The one in
We
the
did.
marsh and the one in the Hull Guardian territory.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
But bad news. So one of the guys that had the necklace is on his way to the capital now, with a fleet of ships.
Oh, yes,
to
I
invade
know.
and take over.
Genghis Khan,
No.
right? He's on his way. I didn't know anything about
Oh.
the fleet of ships, but we are getting
what
ready
the
for his.
fuck?
He's
Wait,
been.
wait.
Fuck, dude.
So
What?
we're gonna be fighting against. Okay, George
Genghis
Washington's
Khan?
here against Genghis Khan against Julius Caesar. I think we should just fucking leave and just let whatever happens here.
We're too small a fish and
talking-
too big a
I-
pond.
Out of character, they're fucked. We need to just leave, okay?
No way.
We have been.
Leo.
I don't suppose
Bro,
we have an
we have
Alexander
been-
the Great laying around.
Yeah, really. Is Alexander the fucking Great gonna pop up and just
We are-
conquer the Persian Empire before dinner time?
We
What
have
the
been
fuck?
getting reports of our southern cities being destroyed by a horde of.
I turned to Norman. I know what's happened to the bars.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now.
Leo,
He is-
bro.
Yeah,
He-
Genghis Khan probably drank all the liquor.
He is coming with his army of Sulkin, and
What are you gonna do about
we
it?
are preparing defenses to deter him on our southern border.
Okay. What if they siege
So-
you? And like, do you have proper food stores and everything in this city?
I thought you said
How long
seed,
can
and I
you
was-
last?
oh.
Siege. Sorry.
How long can I last?
Genghis Khan did a lot of seeding in his day, that's for sure.
Oh God, yeah. It's like, what is it? Like I forget which percentage, but yeah.
I will do everything it is in my power to make sure that Genghis Khan surrenders himself. I
That's
think
gonna
we
be
have
really hard to do.
Look, listen, Leo, this is really important. If theoretically a different army attacked by sea,
by the north.
would you be able to defend against it?
At the same time,
Yeah, like
Maybe.
now, like today, like in a couple of hours.
that's when Genghis Khan is arriving.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
All right, we need to talk to your
Maybe.
king right now.
No. Only I can talk to the king. It is okay.
Oh, he's
What?
pulling a Wizard of Oz. There's no king. He's actually in charge. Calling it now.
Do you say that in front of him?
Wizard of Oz wasn't out yet, so I don't say. Was
Yeah,
it?
that's true. What,
The
1939?
book was.
The king is
No, the
old and
book,
he is
yeah.
tired. I matter all the. He's given. It's me. I'm the one who get. I manage all of the diplomatic things. It is not. He's
Oh,
not a
you know
figure.
what?
Motherfucker, you're Wizard of Ozing us.
You're like a caretaker.
A little bit like that. I am the advisor to the
Yeah,
king, and I do all of this
respect it.
sort of stuff. Here, trust me, Leonardo da Vinci,
Okay.
the greatest mind of
okay,
my
so
generation.
just to explain the scenario, Genghis Khan is coming from the north in a
The
couple
south.
hours.
South.
The
South,
south.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Caesar
It's coming from the
is
north.
coming from the north
North.
in a couple hours.
All right, do you
Two
know
attack
anything
at
else?
the same time.
Do you know if anybody else is coming from the east or the west?
I do not know, but who is this with you? This man in the
That
red,
would
white,
seem-
and blue.
That would seem impossibly like that. There's no way.
This is Mr. President George Washington.
It just sounded like someone should have been listening to the end stories of Isekai D&D, where Genghis Khan was like, I'm gonna invade.
Well, Tony wouldn't have listened to the end stories. How the fuck are we supposed to listen to the end stories?
I know, I'm
these were
joking.
a thing.
I know. That's. I didn't tell you guys so that the audience would know, but you guys wouldn't.
What?
So the audience knew Genghis Khan was coming this whole time if they listened to
There's end stories.
There was one where I
Yes.
had Genghis Khan be like, I am ready to invade the capital.
He did this in One Piece D&D, and he really likes to put important information at the end of those. We have to do homework in order to like keep up to speed. You know.
No, I like going in completely blind. That was,
Yeah,
that
I
was
always-
amazing.
I always listen
There
to
was
him.
one
Yeah.
end story like 2 episodes ago.
That's hilarious. I did not know those existed. Okay.
Although the next One Piece D&D end story is gonna be hype, like I said.
So
Well, the movie's next. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this one for the episode 60. Yeah. All right.
lucky for you, Leo, we've brought reinforcements.
Reinforcements? What do you mean? Who is it, this
We
man?
have. This is Mr. President George Washington from the United States of America,
Howdy.
and he.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm George Washington. I love
I don't really
democracy.
know who he is.
I love democracy and I hate kings.
What about cons?
That's a sort of weird hippie king.
Sure. All right. Tony knows nothing about Genghis Khan other than he's a really
So-
powerful warlord guy. That's
What he
it.
means is he's here to help stop Julius Caesar from invading from the sea. But we need you to cooperate with us so we can help stop this invasion.
I mean, I do want to help stop the invasion, but it is a difficult task because, of course, Genghis Khan, he is one of us. He has a necklace. So
is
we
Caesar.
can't kill him
Why?
because we got to capture him so
power
we
does
can
he
use
have?
him for the to light all the towers, the holy sites.
But once we
Can't
light
we
the
just get,
tower,
like, another
can we
one?
kill them after we light the tower?
But we don't know how long it will take for another one to arrive.
Oh my goodness. What
True,
power does
but-
he have? Do you know what Genghis Khan has?
I have heard he has a little bow and an arrow.
Norman, bow and arrow.
Oh,
Is
that
he an
cla- that-
archer?
That class sucks. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
He should be easy.
Oh, all right. Well, okay then. No problems then.
So, well, what if we activated the tower first and then killed him, theoretically?
I
We
guess
have
wouldn't
founded
know
the
who ours
tower.
is.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be a cool. Has
Cool,
Julius?
because we did that with Caesar.
Oh, a Caesar. Yeah, then we
We
can kill
activated his tower.
We can kill a Caesar.
Let's go.
Baba the boopy.
All right.
Fucking killing a man.
We gotta kill Genghis Khan and Julius Caesar. This is too much, man.
Dibs on Genghis Khan.
I'm just a janitor. All right, fine. There you are. You want to take on
Um,
Genghis Khan by yourself? Go for it, buddy.
I feel like all of us need to take on Caesar, and we let the kingdom handle Genghis Khan. No?
Well, I mean, the city has walls, so that's gonna hold them back for a little while. The sea is wide open, so maybe Caesar would be our first pressing issue.
Your
So why don't
main
we-
objective, it seems.
We take out Caesar, and Da Vinci needs to try to stall Genghis Khan for as long as possible, so maybe we could assist them.
100% agree. That's the better call. Julius Caesar, from my recollection, has more experience sieging cities with big walls, whereas Genghis Khan did not have to deal with that as often. So theoretically, that would be the one who'd be able to be held off.
and honestly, your main objective here is to prevent them from getting into the city at all because you don't want all the innocent people killed, right?
That's the main thing.
That's the main objective. So
I mean,
Wait, why
yeah.
are they defaulting to purging the populace? Why are we just assuming they're gonna get in there and be like, time?
This is what happens in
Depopulate.
invasions.
Yeah,
This is
well,
what happens.
yeah.
I don't think it was
Actually,
common practice across the board to just be like, time to keep up the murder.
No, but a lot of people are gonna die in the
I'm sorry.
process.
One of the people we're talking about here is Genghis Khan,
True.
leader of the Mongol horde.
And to be fair, Julius Caesar once starved an entire city, and he went
yeah.
and massacred a bunch of pirates.
That's what I mean. Like, that's
And
like,
I'm George
honestly,
Washington.
Preservation of life is our number one priority.
You crossed a river once, you know. Well, wait a second, George. You would know all about the battle strategies of Genghis Khan and Julius Caesar, right? So he just tells us all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're from olden times like them, so you probably know
Yeah.
all about them.
I'll do a lot of reading. Genghis Khan, he has horses. Julius Caesar, he's Roman.
I mean, those aren't. No, yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's about right.
I imagine Genghis Khan will attack us with his horses and arrows. I imagine Julius Caesar will attack us with his Romans.
I'm just picturing George Washington saying this shit. And it's like, yeah, I think Genghis Khan will attack with horses. That's my astute
Yeah.
observation as someone who has studied warfare for my entire life. Yeah.
Checks out.
I do genuine question. Have we seen horses in this world? Do we know if that's even?
We're riding on
rode
horses.
here on horse.
Here on a fucking horse.
I didn't know if it was like a standard horse.
I rode here on an elk, but you rode
You
here
spent
on
the
horses.
last 7 days on a horse.
He gets there, he's like, do we know if horses exist in this world? Okay, so, gang, can we? He's losing it. Can we?
You're literally riding on a horse as you say that.
So, all Tony was talking about earlier, cannons and stuff, can we see what siege weapons and installments the city has and put them on the north side so we can use them to eliminate?
Put them on the north
the
wall
fleet
and
as
just
quickly as
bombard
possible.
from below with like a line of cannon fire. Maybe we can line the bay, evacuate the bay, line the bay with it, and just unload cannon fire into the bay.
Evacuation
That'd
is
be great.
definitely key because
We
the
have to-
docks are outside of the walls.
I
So
would
if we
say
get all the
everybody
people
go
from
into
there-
the lowest point. Like, is there tunnels
Yeah.
under the city? There has to be tunnels.
If I remember
Catacombs.
There
or
has to be
something.
tunnels.
correctly, Norm
There has to
Norm
be
taught
tunnels.
me about a great American victory that involved filling a bay with pigs. Am I remembering this correct, Norm?
That was.
I don't know anything about that.
There is a sewer system
Yeah.
underneath the city, but we don't go there. It is dangerous. Little children have been lost.
Tell me about the pig thing. You told
I
me
don't have
that once.
I don't have time to talk to you about Cuban politics in the 1960s. Let's just, let's
If we
continue.
all fight from the sewers, I think we'll have the advantage.
No!
let's stick to the cannons
Just pull
on the
the people
wall. I
back
think-
into the
yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of room.
Yeah,
Sewers
there's like
very straight,
there
one
are
cannonball,
like
maximum effect.
there are multiple tiers, sort of Basing Say / Attack on Titan
I
style.
was gonna say is how many walls are we
Sure,
working
yeah.
with here?
Yeah. So
Also, is Octavius going to get here at the same time as Caesar or before?
after probably.
After? Slightly after.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
gonna get here during the kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to lock the doors and bombard them with attacks from above and stall as well.
Yeah.
Or we just speed run it. I don't know. Maybe my fireballs
could-
can take them out.
Well, oh, Norman, you can throw a fireball at a ship, and just if a ship goes up in fire, I mean, there you go. You know what I mean? That's not a bad idea. And if you throw it far enough, what's the range on that thing?
60 feet.
Yeah, if
No,
we're on the wall, there's no way we can.
We
use
can
magic
reach that.
against the ships in the bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
I'm
is
just
it
thinking
the
as
range
they're
increase
trying
when
to-
high up?
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
just thinking
straight
as
line
they're
range.
trying to storm and enter like through a single door. Like I imagine like they're
Right.
not gonna be able to break down the
once
walls.
once they get to the walls, I think then
Fireball
we can
them.
engage
Yeah,
as a
I'm
group.
hitting them with fireballs from above,
Yeah.
right? And chromatic
Also,
orbs.
we might not
And
be
then
able to
I'll
use
turn
magic.
into a bear and dive off the wall and land on top of Julius Caesar, killing him instantly.
Yeah. Perfect. Sounds great.
That's not bad. Also, we could use flaming arrows for the ships and just aim for the sails. That's not magic. We could just use those.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
There's a few
Yeah,
different
we'll
ways
get-
we
we'll
could
get-
fight back. We guys, listen. We have the advantage here. All right, we're from modern history. Most of us.
Yeah.
We're in like the last century.
Okay, this is I think what we're gonna do then, right? Is the south side is gonna be manned by
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci. He's gonna organize that so he can stall them and keep as many people alive as possible before Genghis Khan gets to the wall.
Yeah.
The north side is gonna be manned by George Washington and his men and whatever soldiers and garrisons the city will lend us. With their muskets, so we can hit them at long range. And George probably has some cool battle plans and stuff, so he can lead all his men and
Yeah.
Cody,
Do
I
some
think you're
stuff.
forgetting the trump card here. You got to summon SEAL Team 6. EEL Team 6. Sorry, not SEAL Team 6. I don't know what SEAL Team 6 is.
We're
That's-
on
Alright.
land.
in the water to attack the ships.
I don't know
It's
if
true.
Eels
I
can
do.
take down ships.
I do think taking down some ships before they arrive might be smart.
I
Like,
That's
if
what I was trying to do here, like the flaming
Yeah.
arrows and stuff. Try to sink
Yeah.
them before they even get to the bay.
That's a good idea.
I shall issue the order for evacuation into the second tier.
Perfect.
I will I'll get my best man on it. And he,
People are saying also Fireball has a range of 150 feet.
okay, whatever.
I will check.
It's still not going to be far.
Yeah, it's still not gonna be
But
far
still-
enough.
I
On
can't.
top of a
I-
city's
from-
battlement to hit a ship
From
in a
the
bay
wall.
Yeah.
There's
is
no
probably
way I
close
could
to a mile.
Yeah, it would be like it's not gonna be like a mile distance.
Yeah.
So even if you arc it, it doesn't work. Does it just fizzle out?
dispels,
at 150?
yeah.
Ah, okay, that's
Once
how
the spell
it
is out
works.
of
All right.
range, it dispels.
I
Can
get you. I get you.
I have a gun with infinite ammo according to Rustage's rules. Can I just stand on top of one of the walls with my Tommy gun? Just
I mean,
Just
yes.
riddle the
I
sails
imagine.
full of- yeah,
I
sure.
imagine that's what you're gonna do. So
fuck yeah! This is the shark just erect.
okay. All right. So. Okay, so over the next few hours, you guys start setting up cannons on the northern wall. Any
Nice.
sort of things that you have to be able to repel invaders. All of the people from the lower part of the city are being evacuated into the second ring. And as you guys are standing on top of the wall, George Washington's men, all lined up with their musket, you can see the ships pull into the harbor.
Do we have cannons and catapults or
You
anything?
do. You have
Bombarding them
cannons.
before they even get close to that. Yeah.
Yeah. You do have cannons.
Okay.
And you see men. You see them dock, and you see men start to gather in their hundreds, maybe even thousands.
Are they, as they're getting to the docks and about to land, are they within range of the cannons?
I was gonna say, why are we letting them dock? Start firing.
You can
shit.
start firing. I don't know if they're within range of the cannons here, but you can still fire.
Well, I'll ask someone who mans cannons and knows their range.
All right, you're gonna ask a cannon man.
I was about to say, Rustage,
Yeah,
you're
well,
God.
I'm
here,
gonna ask
actually.
George
You
Washington
decide.
because I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
supposed to be giving orders.
You turn around, and there's a man there, and he's like, "I'm the cannon man. I know all about these cannons. The dock is a little bit too far away for these cannons. We can still fire them, but they probably
these
won't
don't
reach."
dispel like magic. These are cannons. You can arc them.
Yeah.
Aim higher.
To the earth.
The accuracy, but we could go. We could try.
Try it. How many ships are there?
What? Why is?
What?
I thought that George Washington was supposed to be given the command of the cannons.
Well, he doesn't know anything about them.
He doesn't know anything
They're
about
not
cannons.
his
Just
can-
busted you.
No, but, yeah, they're not American-made. The
That-
cannons he's used to. They have
George
different
Washington
ranges,
comes
different
over and goes,
powers, different-
"I hired cannon man to."
Okay.
George Washington comes over and looks at the cannon.
But regardless, George should be giving the orders for
Oh
these
yeah,
guys, right?
I'm giving the orders. You just asked about
Okay.
information, so I deferred you to the guy who has the information.
Yeah, no, I was just confused because he was like, "I can do it if you want." I'm like, "Wait, it's not within our jurisdiction." Okay. Then I guess the
out the
plan is
cannons
we
and
fire
fire!
on them. We fire on them as soon as they are within
Within range.
which is currently not at the dock.
Maybe in like an hour or so, we can see those bastards coming. Yeah, those stupid little bastards. I hate them as much as I hate the British. Oh,
There you go. Yeah. All right.
and I hated the British. You know, top 10 things I hate about the British. Margaret Thatcher. Okay.
Not the one you're thinking about, a different
A
one.
different one. She was my
didn't like
ex-lover. The American War of Independence was entirely because I was jilted by an ex-lover called Margaret Thatcher.
That's actually true. If you go check out his private diary. Yeah.
You don't know. I'm George Washington. I know more than the history books do.
True.
As the people gather closer, you see this sea of blue because they got blue skin. It's like a wave, and at front you see Julius Caesar. He's leading it himself. Once they are within range, George Washington puts his hand up and goes, "Fire!" And a whole bunch of cannons fly. Hello?
Right before he says fire, can you just see me like off to the side, just start shooting?
A whole bunch of cannonballs fly out through the air, and they start hitting hordes of people. But then all of a sudden, you see Julius Caesar grow bigger and bigger and bigger,
Oh, gosh.
and then
Turning it to Titan.
he grabs one of the cannonballs from midair, and he
Yeah.
crushes it in his hands.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna throw it back. That's better. Okay, that's still scary though.
And he
And
starts
throws the crushed up pieces.
and he starts walking towards the walls like Attack on. I didn't realize it was like Attack on Titan
This
until
is exactly like
this
Attack
is
on
just
Titan,
Attack on Titan. So and then the army start running. They start charging towards the walls. And
Okay.
yeah, as they get closer and
we-
closer.
Intercept. Is that
Yes.
something we think we're going to have to do here?
So
As a team? As a squadron?
Well, Shark is up
Daniel
on top of a
Rustage.
wall shooting ships right now. So
Can I giant monkey? Is that something I have access to?
um,
I did it the one time.
you did it the one time.
I want to ask Drew. Drew!
Yo, what's up, fam? You caught me in the middle of workouts again.
I'm in a bad spot right now, Drew.
What, England?
That's good given the circumstances. But no, it's even worse than that. Julius Caesar is gigantic and he's charging towards the
that
city.
son of a bitch. He's using his one-time ability.
Is there any way you can lend me your strength to combat him?
Oh, we're not supposed to fight each other, you know. We're supposed to be friends. What? Barbara.
Look, Drew, I'm the one trying to free you guys, right?
Yeah,
Julius Caesar just wants to take control of the world. He doesn't care about that.
he doesn't. Barbara. She broke my heart once. It seems like she's breaking it again. I can lend you my power on one condition.
Oh, what's the condition?
You'll know
Okay.
when the time comes. I will require a lot from you.
All right, this is really ominous, but yeah.
All right. He says, come. Give me a bro hand thing. Yeah. Feel the monkey. Go monkey.
Yeah, the monkey.
Feel the monkey.
All right. What I want to do is I want to like transform into a giant monkey, obviously.
Yes.
As Caesar is getting closer and closer to the wall, I want how big is he?
How big is he? I'd
Yeah.
say he's about as tall as the wall is.
Which is
He's the colossal titan.
He's the colossal
he is the
titan.
colossal titan, but how many feet is that?
God.
Colossal titan was 60 meters, if that matters.
I don't think the walls are as
That's,
big
that's
as
because the walls in Attack on
Titan are really
fucking
big.
Colossal.
You were giant.
The real castle
yes.
walls are not
Yeah.
anywhere close to that big. Real
um,
castle walls are probably like
12
15
meters.
to 20 feet.
Okay.
tall.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, they're about.
Can you give me in feet because D&D has accustomed me to hearing measurements in feet.
Okay,
So
it's
I don't really
40
know what a meter
feet.
is anymore. 40 feet. Jeez. Okay, he is big.
He's 40 feet
And how
tall.
big will I be as a big monkey? Not nearly that big, I guess.
You are not nearly that big. You were as big as that tree, right? Which was
That tree was a big tree.
it was a big
What's a
tree.
big tree?
It was
it
it's
huge?
one size under the biggest one. So you're probably like
that's- yeah, it's
20
huge.
feet.
Yeah, huge
Okay.
and then gargantuan.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
big. So as he gets close enough, I want to transform into a giant monkey and leap off the wall towards him.
You
so
go
I can
ape
start
shit.
grappling with him. Yeah.
Okay.
Ape shit.
We will do an initiative for this. Just sort of an initiative order.
We should get some type of advantage like the second they come within range. Like I want to throw a fireball. At
Oh yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You.
Before, like
Yeah,
like, they
we're
have to-
prepared. We're
if
ready
he's
for
gonna
when
hit
they
us
get
with
it
a
ready.
club,
I'm going to say that you're going to fire that fireball at the same time that George Washington fires the cannon. So that's before Caesar gets big, right? So
Okay, yeah.
it's in that motion. So just roll your 8d6 damage.
All right, do we have a different map?
I don't have a map for this. Just roll initiative. I'll keep track of it. You could just
Okay.
imagine there's a horde of people in Julius Caesar.
Why'd you ask like that was such a weird question? Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking map.
I can't have a
You
map.
have a map for this?
With 1,000 tokens on it of whole guards. What do you expect of me?
I expected a beach.
All right.
Normandy?
I also wasn't 100% sure how you guys were going to tackle Julius Caesar,
Yeah.
so I wasn't sure if this was, So
I'm literally going to tackle him.
you're literally going to tackle him. I can keep track of this initiative.
Do you have a giant monkey character sheet for me to use, by the way? Is it giant ape?
I think Giant Ape should be in there.
Uku
Yeah,
kakak.
it is.
Sweet, sweet. We got Caesar.
Can I just roll to see how well I'm just blindly firing from this wall? I'm
Yeah, I mean,
constantly
roll to
just
hit,
using
roll
my
to hit, roll to
ability.
hit, roll to hit.
Okay, cool.
And that's just going to be for the entire army. Oh, they both got 18. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking like he's gonna have to run to us.
Yeah.
Once he gets in with 100 feet, I wanted to hit him with try to hit him.
Well,
with
that's
a
going to be
fireball.
part of the initiative order because he's going to have to use his entire turn to dash, right? So you'd
Okay.
still be able to hit him. You know what I mean?
Well,
Good
I rolled for that. That's what I wanted to use the fireball for.
Okay, sweet. So I'm going to roll George Washington, and I'm going to roll the Followers of Democracy. Okay, so here we go. Norman, you begin.
The second he gets within range, I've just been like harvesting fire for like the last 20 minutes while they're charging.
Yeah.
And then I just do like a little spin and just scream fireball. There we go. A 10.
Okay. So, your fireball flies out. I need you to do an 8. Do the damage, and I will do a saving throw, one saving throw, and this will just sort of determine how many people die.
Yeah, he already did the damage. It's 34.
It's 34? Sweet. Actually, it's a pretty good saving throw from the army. So, you fire down a ball of flames, and it hits some of the fringe parts of the army, maybe killing, like, 2 or 3 whole guards, injuring a bunch of them. Wait, unless you were aiming at Caesar. Were you aiming at Caesar?
I was trying to hit Caesar.
Sorry, my bad.
I didn't want to waste a fireball. To
Sorry,
launch
I'm
it
gonna
at
do the
army.
saving throw
Yeah.
for Caesar then.
Would it hit enough people around him as well to take some out?
He's more further ahead, and it would be he's
Yeah,
big.
but- oh,
Imagine
he's
me hitting.
leading.
He's like running ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Take out Caesar, and the rest will follow.
Yep.
Take out Caesar, and the rest will follow. That's true.
Focus, Caesar.
I mean, you
The
hit
rest are just
Caesar.
following orders.
It almost feels like he's not even dodging it. He takes the full brunt of damage on the chest. As it smokes
fire
away from it.
explosion,
Yeah, the
he's
fire.
running through
He's
this explosion.
he's running through the fire explosion, and it
That's
is
so badass,
it
though.
is his turn next. As he's running, he leans down. He pulls out a tree,
Oh,
a small tree,
shit.
and he hurls it like a javelin towards Norman.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I'm gonna use the this rock.
boy.
This is the thrown attack that this has. So, 12 does the 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Holy
thank
shit!
God.
He flings the
Right. I use like arcane deflection, but not really. And it looks super cool.
Yeah, he flings the tree towards you, and it sails past and slams into that like a house in the city.
I just picture
Smoke.
Norman doing like the Luffy, like where it's just like it's coming
Yeah.
at him. He just like
His army are continuously charged. It's their turn, and that just means they charge. Now it's the followers of democracy turn, and they're going to fire off cannons. Well, they have muskets, but I guess they're going to fire off cannons. I'll say that on
Well,
George.
it's George Washington's guys have muskets, but didn't.
Yes,
Leonardo
yeah, he has
Wilson
got
guys to
cannons.
man the cannons
True.
and
So
stuff?
the followers of democracy are just going to fire off a musket. I'll just do one roll for simplicity's sake, and they're going to hit, and so that's all 20 of them are firing off shots, each of them doing 10 damage. And so that's 10 of the whole Guardians falling down to the ground. I'm keeping a track of the maths here. 10 of the whole Guardians fall down to the ground as they're continuously charging. It is now.
Do we have a number? Like how many Hogardians are following?
You would
Caesar?
say it's roughly 800 to 900.
Oh my.
Yeah, he did tell us how many there were that were going with him.
Yeah. Which was a lot
know
more
what
than
you
you,
want.
because you guys
It
were
was
like
like
a small
10.
percent
It was like 10 times the fleet of
of what you guys had, and you guys had
Octavius.
100. Yeah.
Yeah, which was 100. Yeah.
Save us, Batman.
Save us,
At what
Batman.
point in this turn am I next?
Wait, did you roll initiative, Shark?
I thought I rolled for the Tommy gun. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
So the Tommy gun has initiative. You don't.
I just clicked the wrong thing, or I'll click initiative. All right.
All right, so you're next.
Oh, cool. That worked out just fine. I'm gonna do my double shot thing where I shoot twice.
At Caesar?
Tommy gun. I'm sorry.
At Caesar or at the men?
No, I'm gonna worry about thinning out the men as much
Okay,
as possible.
go, go,
'cause
go.
I don't think these Tommy guns are gonna do a huge damage against Caesar, and it's better just. Do you all disagree, or is that all right?
I would personally. My focus is all Caesar because I think if he goes down, very few of the whole Guardians are going to want to follow him. Right? They're
Yeah.
all. Most of them are following him from what we've seen out of fear.
Yeah.
If he's dead,
Okay. All right, then yeah, I'll try and zero in on him with 2 shots back to back. 13 and 5.
The 13 hits.
Yay!
you only have a +3 with the Tommy gun.
Yeah, because it's dexterity.
It's strength.
The shark does not play to his strong suits. He plays for things that are fun.
He did not
Yes.
think about
Yes.
building his character in a way that uses ranged weaponry when he started. And then he got...
It checks
I
out
don't
though.
care.
He probably
Yeah.
isn't going to be
Yeah.
good with firearms.
No,
he
because
just wants
he's
to use them.
100%. So you fire off... I mean, 8 is the max amount of damage you could do with your Tommy gun there, right? So
Oh,
you...
nice.
Oh, no, it's not. 12 is. So you fire off the Tommy gun. Bullets are flying everywhere. You see you're hitting some of the whole guards in like the shoulder. Some of them are being bloodied. The numbers are thinning slightly.
Wait, I said I was aiming at
shooting at
Julius
Caesar?
Caesar.
Oh my god, why I keep like forget you're shooting at Julius Caesar and you hit him for 8 damage, he just doesn't even notice.
Is he riding on a horse?
No, he would be way too big.
He is 60,
He is
40 foot
40
tall.
feet tall.
Okay, is he riding on like a series of horses?
No, he is charging.
A Trojan horse?
That would be funny as hell. Julius Caesar literally riding the Trojan horse. That would be great.
Dude, that boss from Elden Ring that's huge on top of a horse.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first one you fight,
Yeah,
that gets
no.
completely destroyed.
No,
too.
there's one later on.
The
Oh, great,
gigantic
lovely.
guy, yeah.
Radon.
Lovely.
Radon's fucking
Radon.
crazy.
Man. Julius Caesar runs crazy towards you. It is now Tony's turn.
Am I able to run up and attack Julius Caesar?
He's not close
Or-
enough yet. Next
He's not
round.
close enough yet. Okay. Well then I'm just gonna use let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna take out my mop sword and just start swinging at the nearest Hull Guardian next to me.
There's no Hull Guardians next to you.
Oh.
You're on a wall.
We are on the wall, Tony.
See, this is why. Oh, that's right. Well, this is why a map would be handy.
You did all of G4 without a map teching. You guys are on a wall and there's an army coming. Julius Caesar is large and he's running.
I don't have any ranged attacks, so
You could
You don't have any?
You
I'm gonna
might have a
use-
ranged
alright,
spell.
I'm gonna use Sanctuary then. Let's see.
You can also jump down, I guess, and just start fucking charging in there by yourself.
My bad. I have a bad ankle. That's not gonna end well. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Norman. All right. Until the spell ends, which is 1 minute. Any creature you target, the warded creature. Okay. If anything attacks Norman, they have to make a spell save. They have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Oh, is that like, they have to change target?
On
Yeah,
a failed
yeah.
save, the creature must choose a new target. Yeah.
All right, so Norman's the one you're protecting?
Yeah. Sure.
Wait, I have a better idea.
What's up?
Sorry.
I'm a giant monkey, but
Yeah.
what if you climb on top of my shoulder,
Oh shit.
cast Sanctuary on yourself, so because I'll be the tank, I'll
Oh, is that an
fortify.
option? Can I?
Yeah,
cast
yeah,
it
of course.
myself? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then
I'll do it that then, yeah.
I'll dive onto
right.
Brody and start grappling him, and you'll be in melee range, and you can just fucking.
Okay, let's
Also,
do that then.
alternatively, you can get onto Cody and prepare an attack.
You could,
Okay.
yeah. If you
So
wanted
that
to
means
just do an attack,
that
you
means
could-
on
Alright,
his
alright,
turn you can
that's
attack.
Okay. If that's the option, then yeah, I'm just gonna use my bonus action for branding smite to ready that ready to go.
Oh, sick! And then you can
And
prepare an
when you're
action.
in
For my
range.
next melee,
Alright.
and then I'll jump on. So that's my bonus action for branding smite, and
Yeah.
then my actual action will be to climb on top of Cody.
Well,
Alright,
just
let's
as your
do that.
movement, and then you could prepare
Yeah,
your
so-
action to attack.
Prepared your
Yeah.
action.
All right,
Alright,
here
then.
we go.
All right, so and yeah, now it's Cody's turn.
All right, as Caesar gets closer and closer to the wall, I'm going to, just before he makes contact to it, though, I'm going to jump and intercept him.
Yes.
Sort of cling on to
You
him.
leap through the air, a giant ape. Attack on Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar Titan looks up, and you grapple onto him, clinging onto him.
I'm not attempting to
To
restrain him.
restrain
here,
him, so you're just grabbing
while I
him.
punch him
Yeah.
in the face with my giant
All
monkey
right.
fist.
Go ahead and start punching him. But as you land on him,
2 attacks.
right before that happens, Tony, you
Yep.
get to attack.
All right, I bring down my one-handed mop sword because I need
Please
to keep
hit.
my shield up. I don't want to get killed here. All right, here we go.
You hit.
Ooh.
I hit 24, so let's do the damage from that first. 4.
4.
All right. Then the
Okay.
branding smite kicks in, and I'm also, I think, gonna use. Can I use divine smite here?
Yes.
It's an extra spell slot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all one thing. All right, so let's do this in order here. All right, so the attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant just from that.
Yep.
So here we go. So that's 8 radiant damage.
Yep.
He also begins to glow dim light. Just, you can see him now. He's a target. for everybody.
glowing.
He's glowing.
Giant Titan Julius Caesar starts glowing.
But he cannot become invisible. So there you go. You can't have an invisible giant.
I'm sure that was the
That was
very
the
next
plan.
move.
So
And then
Yeah.
so 2d8 for the divine smite as well.
Actually, it's the extra is 2d8 for a first level spell slot, but this is a second level, so it's 3d8 damage for
Fuck.
that.
Okay, so 3d8.
All right, here
Hell
we
yeah.
go.
Don't worry, the 2d6 was on the branding
Damn
smite,
it!
guys. Oh my god, that's terrible. So 8 plus 8 is 16.
So 4, so 20 damage. I did
20 damage. You
altogether.
come down. 20 damage into Julius Caesar. He's been hit by the fireball and the divine smite. Now it's time for ape time
And the Tommy gun.
and the Tommy gun.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to start punching him in the face. I've got 2 fist attacks.
Hey, he's glowing. Everybody has an easy target now.
Mink. 23.
You hit.
I'm gonna roll twice.
You hit twice.
Yeah!
23
Yeah,
twice. You just start fucking
Rustage?
pummeling. Yeah, what's up?
34 damage.
I don't know what I should be clicking when. Do I have Molotovs now? And if so,
Oh.
what do they do?
When did you get them? You,
Remember
said
I
he was
said
gonna
I was
make
you're gonna get them
when
in
he did
Stag
the
Firth?
brewery. Yeah.
Yeah, he
and
got
All
them
right,
there.
I want to say that you did because you did say you were going to do that beforehand.
We did go over that.
Don't worry,
yeah.
I will tell you next episode because as fucking Monkey Boy starts pummeling into Julius Caesar, like a giant. This colossal battle is happening, which is insane, and that's when the to be continued will happen. And I
I thought you were
Okay.
about to introduce another factor, like, and the kaiju. dies.
And then Alexander the Great does show up from the west.
I will give you the Molotov cocktail stuff next
And King
episode.
Ramses II shows up from the east. And it's just like, okay, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was fun.
Incredible.
That was crazy.
Great.
Genghis Khan, Rustage. Genghis Khan.
Yeah, genuinely. I mean, it wasn't last episode. It was probably the episode before. I did an end story, which was it was just Genghis Khan sitting in his throne room, and a Sulkin comes in and says, "We have taken one of the cities. We are all ready prepared for an attack on the capital." And Genghis Khan's like, "Yes, soon the world will know
Okay.
the name Genghis Khan," and that sort of thing.
Here's my theory: because we haven't seen Genghis Khan yet, and Julius Caesar is huge, it's gonna be a tiny Genghis Khan. It's gonna be like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
big
He's
with
gonna be
Genghis Khan.
So little.
I am Genghis Khan.
Just like an army of tiny horsemen cresting like a literal molehill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It will probably be George Washington for the artwork, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
In his armor with
In
his
his-
cool shield and
yes, and the
American
flag.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
can't wait to
sick.
see the shield. Yeah.
I'm so glad Keiru is a patriot now.
Okay, yep.
Holy moly! Well, thank
Wait,
you guys for
he
playing.
already drew, who was the guy in One Piece? Jefferson? Or,
Yes.
Yeah,
Jefferson,
that
yeah.
dude,
Oh, I have Washington and Jefferson now. They'd be best friends.
Yeah. They would be best friends, yeah.
Though people do want
That
Ripper.
was-
Need.
That was a very American episode. I'm proud of you, Rustage. You got a few things wrong, but you're fine.
Yeah. God bless the USA, huh?
No.
Very cool. Next episode
Such
will
fun.
be the 16th.
Okay.
And Yeah.
Oh, that's... I'm not going to be able to do it at 3.
what time?
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's wrong?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm gonna be gone from like 1 to like 6 or 7 that day, and I cannot get out of it.
Okay, fair. We could just
Yeah.
do it a different day.
That would probably be better. I am sorry.
We could do Tuesday.
I can tell you when we're
Wait.
off the air, but it's like it's a
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah,
Daniel Green.
yeah.
The 13th through the 16th, I'm gonna be in Utah at.
Okay,
Dragon
well,
Con.
So we
Well,
could
there you
do
go then.
Thursday then.
The 17th.
The
Okay.
17th?
Yeah.
Is everyone okay
I
with
have a
this?
podcast at 1, so anytime past like 2:30 is good.
Yeah, we would probably do it around 3 on the 17th.
Okay. What
Okay,
podcast
that's
do you do at
Thursday,
1,
17th.
Briggs?
Rank FA.
Oh, I thought
You
that
still
was at,
do
like,
that?
4. Thought it was at
We're
4.
back to doing it again.
Okay.
We're restarting.
Wait,
It's
is
a little bit of a break.
Schwabity and Daniel Green good with Thursday the 17th?
I'm fine
Thursday,
with it. That
17th.
works for me. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay, so guys, Thursday the 17th will be at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Will be
Perfect.
Cool.
Isekai D&D. Very exciting. Some people wanted Ripper as the thumbnail.
Ripper, he's gonna
Ripper
get
for
the
president,
thumbnail
bro.
eventually.
Ripper for vice president.
Yeah,
I
when he
think we
makes
should do it,
vice
yeah.
president and then eventually supplants.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be the secretary of secretaries.
He's gonna be the final boss of this entire thing. Yeah.
Let's make
He's
him the
gonna
Jimmy of
eventually
this
just
campaign.
reach down and like pull up a necklace that we've never noticed before. He's like,
Yeah.
You meant this necklace?
Yeah. Oh no, he's the one that.
You
got
were right to call me
Shakespeare's
the
or something,
Ripper.
Yeah.
For I was Jack.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper. or like it's like we kill Caesar here, and then Ripper eventually gets Caesar's old one. You know, like yeah. Is that how that works?
Dude,
Can that happen?
No.
Necklaces have to be.
Dude, he's been wearing a
from outer
scarf this
world.
entire time.
There
It's
you
a
go.
fake neck.
It's a fake neck.
It's a neck-colored scarf.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I really gotta get tomorrow's video done, so I gotta.
All
bounce.
right.
Oh,
See
yeah.
you, dude.
I've
Bye-bye.
got to finish the song, so I've got to bounce as well.
All right. Later, guys.
Bye-bye, Rustage. Good
Goodbye.
episode,
Oh,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you
later.
guys.
See you guys later. I'm gonna eat.
Have a fun time eating, my dink. Okay.
What did you call me?
I didn't mean to.
I believe.
Hi. Hi guys, it's me, Daniel Rustage again. I'll get another like picture of me to use here. Do I have any pictures of me? You know what? Picture of Julius Caesar. Okay, so here's Julius Caesar. I just gotta say, Keith Philip Rustage calling me a dink. I don't know what that means. Let me just shout out all the subscriptions before I go. I appreciate you guys being here. Isekai D&D is a lot of fun. I kind of fucked up with the edit of the last one. I made the music go for too long. This one was a lot of fun though. Dust Buddies, Captain Trips, Super Saiyan Cody, Mr. Tree Man, Aravayan, Yeet Haw, Qui-Gon Jr., Mayday, Notorious Unknown. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Holy moly. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys around. One Piece D&D will be next. The 10th, it'll be a spooky episode. But the episode 60th will come out tomorrow. Should be uploaded. Editing it tonight. Yeah, the last YouTube Isekai video had the Metal Gear Rising music go on for too long. I forgot to stop it once the battle was over. So it's just playing whilst they still have a conversation, and I feel so embarrassed about it. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you so much for coming.